Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're D&D Boyband again, a group of dorks that all like to play D&D Pretty Boys, because apparently it's not fantasy, unless everyone's hot. This is an original D&D campaign set in the critical role world of Exandria, taking place 10 years after the events of CR1. Whilst the Council of Tal'dorei deal with the aftermath of those events, tensions are growing within the heartlands of Tal'dorei and deep beneath the ground. I'm Dungeon Master Jamie, and joining me tonight are the Spice Boys. First of all, let me introduce Clued as Rasha, Eski as Zug, Sai as Aku, Luke as Ascor, Lauren as Ghost, and finally, Erin as Haydn. Now, before we begin the recap, we do have a few announcements. Erin?
We have an announcement. Today we have set up our brand new Discord server. So if anybody would like to come join our Discord server, I have forgotten the URL already. It is discord.gg/848 lowercase KU 5 uppercase XC lowercase J uppercase Y.
So catchy,
Aaron.
Yeah,
that is
really easy
catchy
to remember. I'm sure you guys have already memorized it. So
I'm loving that custom URL right there.
I have put it in the chat.
No expense spared on the stream. No expense spared.
We're trying.
Sounds like a capture.
Yeah, it's like super sus. We're trying to grow a small community of D&D players and
not
people who
malware,
like
honest.
Definitely not a suspicious link. So if you're looking for a D&D group if you're looking for people to talk to with about D&D or hoping to find a group of people to play with, that's a good place to start. So come join us. We're friendly. And yeah, also we have a TikTok. It's hip with the kids these days, and all of our original content goes on there first before it kind of goes out to Instagram and Twitter and all the other places. So make sure you go check that out. It's TikTok/D&D Boyband. I think there's an @ sign in there if you're on the website, but most people use the app, so whatever. Anyway, that's me. Now throwing it up to Miss Clued here, who has an announcement.
Me! Yeah, so Erin and I are going to be doing a wee little art stream together on Saturday at 7, which is 8 in European time, on the D&D Boyband channel. So Erin will be drawing Haydn, and I'll be drawing something. I'll be drawing something. I don't know. Rasha, Aku's abs, Ghost's kidnapped brother, maybe other D&D campaign characters. I don't know. Regardless, it'll be chill vibes and D&D chat, so hang out with us while we draw pictures. It'll be less sus than the malware Erin just tried to sell you.
But I'll still try to sell you on it anyway, so
yeah.
Get ready.
Alright, that's all. That's it. I'm going back to my cave now.
And back to Jamie.
Okay.
I
was
going
to
recommend before we proceed, just maybe sharing the link for the chat, the Discord in the stream.
Yes, I have done.
Jamie's
and I'll do
done
it a
it.
couple of times throughout the evening.
A legend.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. So, to get you up to speed, last week the group continued their adventures across the Barbed Fields. Broadly, they thought moving towards the Arbor Exemplar, where they believe the body of Archmage Vespin Chloras is, which is what they need to destroy the Wand of Orcus, which somehow has come into their possession. Battling through long undead krakens buried beneath the sand, solving a Sphinx's riddle, as well as a few nights where they seem to be not necessarily being tailed, but aware of the dark, shadowy creatures that permeate this space. The group unexpectedly came to a large crater that just filled each of them with a sense of dread, fear, despair, and hopelessness. And it was at this point that Ghost revealed to them a secondary mission that he believed they were all on as well. The group discussed Ghost's secret and had resolved mostly to sleep on it, with a few standouts who did not believe they should help Ghost at all. Are you setting up camp right on the edge? Are you finding somewhere closer nearby?
Is this crater one with like a ridge at the top? Can we kind of not be line of sight to the bottom of the crater? It seems sort of sus.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the landscape around you is very like kind of little ridges, and there just happens to be a ridge that kind of goes around, but it very much looks like something has carved the earth out of this rather than it kind of being naturally forming. So you could definitely, like, stepping a few feet back, you lose a lot of sight of the crater, which is why you guys didn't necessarily notice you were coming up to it quite so quickly.
Yeah, I guess I'll look for a barely covered location, some rocks or something we can hide? Also from above, because we've got a zombie rock and a solar trailing us, right? Or hanging around.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't know it's a solar.
I'm pretty sure it's a solar.
It looks like a solar and it speaks like a solar.
If I was that solar and you guys had stolen my sword, it would be me up there. Definitely.
Oh yeah, but didn't he?
Can't we just return the sword?
Do we still
Yeah,
have
we
the
probably
sword?
can. He was very friendly last time, actually.
Did we sell the sword?
No. I think we are going to see if Zug would pose with it and if he felt cool enough with it to use it, because it is really dangerous. Yeah,
But very cool.
but very cool.
Which sword? I forgot.
It was
The deadly cursed sword of the solar
Ah.
of, was it Thane? Or Zahir?
yes.
Was it Zahir?
I think
can't remember.
it was the one that, like, you
I
weren't
don't
so
think
sure
Zug's even
about,
holding that one.
but you were gonna, like,
Pretty
pose with it and decide if you looked cool and then decide if you want to attune to it.
Yeah,
think-
this Unholy
I think he
Avenger
gave
or
that
something.
back a long time ago.
Oh.
Don't know where it is. Someone's bag of holding, I'm gonna guess. Because it's
Oh.
definitely not in Zug's inventory.
The
We have so
Ingo's
much
bag.
in that bag. What if it is just chilling with the Wand of Orcus and they are having really big plans together?
Oh god. Hayden quickly flips up the flap on his bag of holding and kind of peers inside.
Go on, grab it.
Hey Than,
Sword in it?
you got a friend in there? He shouts into the bag.
You are muted, Mr.
You're on
J.
mute, Mr. DM.
Bags don't quite work like that.
Yeah, Ghost notices Hayden doing that. And he's like, just a quick tutorial. You're supposed to put your hand in and think about what you want, and then it will appear if it's in there, just in case no one actually told you how to use your bag.
I've had this bag for many months.
Then that's even more embarrassing.
I think I know how to use my bag.
Hmm.
He puts his mouth closes to the bag, but he sticks his hand in and thinks about the wand. He pulls the wand out. Oh look, here he is! Ta-da! Oh, he's so gross.
But when we're looking for the cursed sword, we know you've got that.
Wait, do I? I don't think I do. Hold on. Shoves the
Well,
Wand
in
of
that
Orcus
case,
back.
who has the sword?
I don't know.
I hope I didn't lose it.
Did we lose it?
Uh-oh. That sounds like something you guys would do.
I can look in my bag, and he puts his kind of like big pack off and he starts like digging through it.
Like he
your
just
inventory-
takes his bag like off his shoulder and just like tips everything out onto the floor.
I do not have swords.
It should be in your inventory if you have it. It's called the Unholy Avenger.
I either never added it or
And
someone
sold
else
it.
is holding
It
it.
is-
No, I definitely never sold it.
I
definitely never sold it.
remember that. So you haven't sold it, and
I
I remember
definitely
that
didn't sell it.
Zug was holding onto it. So
Was
if
I
you
holding
need me,
onto it? Alright, give me a
yes.
second.
Because you hadn't decided if you wanted to attune to it and use it, but you were like, I'll walk around with it. So I can go back and find the stats for it and send them over. But let's say for now that Zug has this. Zug has like slightly
can't
struggled to
find
find
it on
it, and then
D&D, no.
pulls out this huge, long broadsword, like green encrusted handle, kind of a little bit of stuff dripping off it, smoke dripping off like a
Cursed
black flame.
energy.
He's like, oh, here it is.
He's like, oh, sorry, I thought that was a tent pole. My mistake.
Were you using that for your tent last night?
No,
No,
wonder-
no, no. I
no
just,
wonder
it just
explains
got
so
mixed up
much.
with the tent.
That is so cursed.
I have a lot of tents in there.
Huh.
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 Gentlemen, I am concerned if we can't find something as important as this as quickly as we need to, we may be slain where we stand.
I
And
mean, it's not that important. It's just a sword, right?
we survived combat
It's not
against
sword.
Orcus, and we cannot keep track of a sword.
That's pretty
Oh,
bad.
I can keep track. I've got it right here. It's a
Or is
sword.
it pretty badass? We're so cool and aloof that we just don't give a fuck about solars or Orcus or anything.
I
Is
turn
it-
to
Is it a
Ghost.
long sword or a great sword, Jamie?
It's a great sword.
Oh, okay. All right. I found it.
I turn to Ghost at this point.
Not in my bag. I said I found it. I found it on the database. I didn't even. I didn't just like have it in the inventory, and I'm like, I can't read.
I turned to Ghost. Are you sure that you want us to be the ones helping you with this ritual? Because I would be losing faith right about now.
I mean, this is my, like, you don't really understand. I've been with these guys a while. This is, like, the bar of my expectations. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Fair enough. Well,
I guess looking for a place to sleep.
Oh,
Is it easy enough? Or
Actually,
one of you-
I found the Holy Avenger, but I didn't find the Unholy Avenger.
Yeah, this is custom. I'll have to send
Oh,
you the
it's
stats. If
custom.
you just add the
Okay.
Holy Avenger for now, and
Yeah.
I can send you it.
Yeah.
If you guys want to make a survival check, somebody see how safely you
oh
come up with
yikes.
someone.
Who's the
absolutely.
most likely to
Come on.
survive?
I just make
How
the
m-
roll.
How many exhaustion points do I have?
3.
3, I think. Yeah.
Is does
Yeah.
does Aku look visibly like fucked up?
Yeah, after 3, it's like
You
now
look like
we're
you
all getting a
pulled
bit
an-
older. It's like we've done like 2-3 big nights in a row.
Cool. Ghost turns to Rasha and looks at him and points at Aku. It's like, can you not pray that away? Like, what the hell?
I
What-
asked him if I could pray the bad away, but no, he said he was fine. And if
Oh.
Aku says he is fine, then he is maybe not fine, but he is, that he kind of lowers his voice, that pride thing.
Okay, so you guys may forgive the assumption of mine that you were all cool to help me with this thing, and then you were all like, oh no, but we're so tired, but all at the same time you're like, actually, I'm fine. Anyway, can you fix him? Sorry, Aku, you don't have a choice. You need to be fixed.
Aku is like not even listening. He's like so unbelievably tired that he's just like staring off into the distance, and he's like trying to shove all the shit that he emptied out onto the floor into his bag, but he's just like failing horribly. He's just like putting stuff in and then dropping stuff on the floor and then like ripping his bag, and he just looks like he's about to give up.
I think he has just dribbled a little bit. Did you see that?
Kind of hot.
Oh god. Really?
Oh, okay, give me a second. Rash is gonna crouch down next to Aku and say, "Hello, Aku, are you... Aku? Are you... Hello?"
He just looks at Rasha like, why are you saying hello to me?
Ah, okay, you are responding. That is really good. You are maybe a bit tired, I think, so maybe I will do some praying if you just sit here and continue to fix your bag.
If you like.
Okay, good. Rash is gonna fish around in his back pocket for one of the smaller little diamonds, and just sort of take it in his hands, press to the holy symbol, things start sparkling, and cast greater restoration, and take one of them points away.
Okay, so you're choosing to end a point of exhaustion?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so in view you can reduce the total or end one of these. Okay, yeah, so as you kind of you feel the diamond kind of push in on your skin, it seems to shatter across and like the glitter flows across. You feel Rash's like hands kind of moving across, the energy spreads throughout your body, and like a little bit of that tiredness kind of alleviates. You stop feeling quite so lethargic, your mind is a little bit more with you. Yeah, take a point of exhaustion off.
Is his wound still hurting?
Yes.
Where was it again?
You've been scratched on the shoulder.
Okay.
Okay.
While Rasha is there, I guess like Aku is just gonna like sort of like pull off that bit of his shirt and be like, Can you help with this as well? This has
Oh.
been bothering me.
Where did that come from? Is that the cats? Is it the evil cats, not our cats? The cats
Yes.
on 2 legs, not the 4-legged cats. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, right. Can I have a wee look at it as a medical professional?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Okay, that is a 16.
16. Okay. You would have expected a wound by now, about 5-6 days, to be pretty much maybe starting to like scar over or at least begin to heal. This wound looks like it could have been given like minutes ago, and it's you are a medical professional to a certain extent. Most wounds
I'm a
don't.
blacksmith. I am not a medical.
Okay, no. Most wounds don't faintly glow purple.
Oh.
Okay, so it is
He's just an
glowing purple.
analyst.
Actually, Ghost, do you know about purple glowing things? What is going on with this? It is from the cats.
Ghost, who is probably poking fun at Zug or something, was not paying attention at all. So he turns around. He's like, sorry, are you discriminating against purple people again?
No, it is the glowing purple evil magic in Aku's chest.
Well, not all glowing purple is evil, but
No,
often
it is
evil
making
things are
Aku-
glowing purple. But
It's
it's
making him
sorry.
dribble, so I think probably it is bad.
Does it look like anything fucked up that I've seen before?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Who looks like visibly apprehensive of ghosts coming anywhere near his wound?
I got a 30. That's a natural 20.
Oh, dang.
Okay. You look at it and you kind of go through all your things, and you know that certain creatures, those particularly magical nature, can deliver not poison, but kind of negative, long-lasting effects just by their physical kind of presence, and their application of those are kind of like claws or biting. You look at this and you're like, in some way, the creatures you fought have cursed Aku.
Okay. Ghost is kind of like looking, and he's like, okay. Do you mind if I touch? Is that okay? Consent is king.
Do I have to roll
Standpoint.
insight to see if like he's like seriously trying to help Aku? Or-
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you have to roll?
Or do you just know or not?
I don't know.
What does your heart tell you?
Well, I rolled a natural 20, so
Ghost is trying to help you.
okay.
And touch
Yeah.
you.
he sort of like lets Ghost come closer to the wound.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ghost kind of just like skirts around the wound with like his fingers and traces a couple of like runes and stuff like that. And kind of tests it all out. And he's like, I see. Well, Mr. Medical Professional, he turns to Rasha.
I'm a blacksmith, though.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, you're the closest thing to a medical professional we do have.
That
So
is
that
so sad, isn't it?
it's so sad and cringe. But anyway,
We had a paladin on the team.
yeah.
Anyway, this guy's cursed. Can you remove curses with your holy aboleth? I mean, Geb energy.
With Gib, yeah. God of the Golden Forge.
Yeah,
not the
same
other.
thing. Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can do that. Okay, I will get another diamond because I guess we are really rich, so I can just throw diamonds everywhere, so that's fine.
It's funny that they say diamonds are forever, but not in this party.
They don't last very long, do they?
Not around us, no.
Diamonds are a
It's a
boy's
good
best
job
friend.
Those cats had so many diamonds with them.
Did they eat them? Did the cats
don't
eat the
know.
diamonds?
They just had the evil cats had lots of
Oh
jewels
gosh,
and
we've
things
seen
that
so
they-
many cats recently. It's
Oh, yeah, the
yeah.
the two-legged cats.
Right.
they
Oh,
had
those
women-
guys. Yeah.
Didn't we get a bunch of diamonds from what was he called? Count Daddy?
We probably used them already. Let's be real.
I have quite a few diamonds now, so this is fine. So I'm gonna
I think we're gonna use
reach
3 actually.
in my bag, pop it into Aku's wound, kind of trace around it also, kind of like, do the little like symbol around the wound, sort of shift it around a little bit, and let the sparklies dissolve into his chest with a, okay, Geb, please help Aku because he's really sleepy.
As this is happening, it's like that Spider-Man meme where like Peter Parker's like this, and then Miles Morales is like that behind him. Ghost is like behind Rasha, just sort of like watching what he's doing. Like,
Yeah.
let's
So
see.
again, have the same feeling this time though. Rather than the kind of energy being restored and you feeling a little bit tired, it's ebbing away. The wound on the side, the kind of the purple element, almost like sponges to the top, almost in like a little bit of like pussy goo, almost like forces its way, and you see that kind of the like little ball of it floats out of the wound. It just drops on the floor like a split. And it's not nice. It's not particularly pleasant to look at. As you kind of look down, you see your wound begins to slowly begin to seal over as Ash's magic take hold. And in your head, You hear a, I will still find you.
Was that Dak?
Yeah.
Got yourself a fanboy there.
A friendly bunch.
Wait, who
Get
just
in
spoke
line.
into his head?
Don't know.
Sorry, did I... Wait, I don't know. Wait, does
one
Aku
informed.
know or does Letty not know? Because I
Us-
don't currently know.
Letty might infer, sorry, Sai might infer that it's maybe one of the creatures that gave you the scar. Aku never heard them speak, so doesn't know.
Okay, thanks.
Gross, do you want this gross blob that just fell on the ground?
Oh my god, I'm so glad you asked because I was actually just about to be like, would it be weird if I took this? But yes, as he says, as he scoops it up into a test tube and puts it in his bag.
Oh, I was about to kick dirt over it.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
given
you
how
beat me
much
to
you
it.
have just disappointed you, the least we can do is give you Aku's peck blob.
It's okay. The last decade of my life has been non-stop rolling disappointment after disappointment, so this is really just another one to add to the list.
I was always called a disappointment as well, so you know.
Well, maybe that's why we
nothing-
met.
Right.
Just another disappointment in my path.
Pretty
Good
relatable.
stuff.
When the blob comes out of Aku's shoulder, he exhales really hard. He looks really relieved, and he just goes, Russia, thank you. I feel so much better. That I didn't even realize how bad that felt. And he kind of sort of awkwardly gives Russia a vague hug.
Oh,
Little pat on the back.
Can you describe a vague hug, please?
Yeah, well, I need
Like-
details.
It's kind of somewhere in between hover hand and patting his back, but also kind of with his other hand patting his arm. Yeah, it's really
Is this with the dressed side or the naked side of Aku? Is he...
Ooh, yeah, is the hand touching bare skin? Or is it
Is the nipple touching,
nipple
yeah.
there.
This is important information.
Look, the nipple side was probably the side that got stabbed, so he probably doesn't want to lift that right now. Okay, guys.
so it kind of freezes and
Size,
hands the hover hand. He's not sure if he should pat it in response or so he kind of just awkwardly sort of bops at Aku as a sort of I received the hug and probably just nudges him a little bit with a yeah, no problem. Don't tell me you're fine next time if your chest is glowing purple. I guess I am sort of a medical professional now anyway, so I can fix that stuff.
Aku looks like he'll maybe consider it next time.
Yeah, okay. You kind of
I
It's
think
there a little while.
during... Oh, sorry.
no, it just sort of eventually shifts away. Not sure if the hug is complete or not.
I think during this, Ascor is kind of... I've rolled for survival. and I've
Oh,
rolled
no.
a 3.
Oh no!
3 plus 0, hey. And so, Ascor's already sort of got a bit of a head start. He sort of unpacked the tents. He thinks he's found a good spot. It's probably, to anyone looking, it's probably kind of wet. Could even be quicksand or something, terrible choice. But he laid out, just his tent there and another tent beside it and sort of getting started. And he's making it look like he's really putting in the work. He's not wearing his shirt. He's just wearing his trousers. His shirt's sabers dug into the ground and the sort of blazer and everything is hung up over there. But he's sweating and,
His
really
best
looking
imitation of
man, like-
laborers.
exactly, working man. That's his idea of what a working man is.
I'm amazed he didn't get Zug to
Um,
do it all.
And this is the thing. So he goes, hey, Zug.
Mm.
You got another flask? I'm running low on water.
Of water? He kind of rifles around his bag and yeah? You need water?
Some water and perhaps some help, actually. This is harder than it looks.
Oh, yeah, no, it's heavy stuff. He passes his water over. I'm trying to see how much water I have to have. The guy actually he only has his own water skin. He hands over his own water skin.
Do you have the endless decant or whatever it is by any chance, or whatever?
No,
it is,
no,
the
no, no.
mayonnaise
That's
jar?
that was never given back to Zug for good
Hayden's been
reasons.
tight with that.
I've got it
Yeah, that
down.
was
Right.
I'm keeping a close eye on this.
Got it.
after the whole incident.
Trying to avoid some mayo abuse.
After the incident. Yeah, of course. We're in rehab.
So
alright,
what's
cool.
what's
So-
Ascor trying to achieve? Firstly, is he trying to put up a
Nothing
tent?
really. He's just like he's trying to put up a tent, and he's putting a lot of effort, or he's going until he gets tired, and he looks very tired when he gets tired, but not a lot's being done, and he's asked for your help and your assistance in sort of pitching these tents.
Yeah,
Would you
sure.
join in?
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Without
and sort of
question.
along the way, without question, are you shirting or shirt off?
he's still got his full armor on at the moment.
Oh,
He
that's
hasn't
not,
taken
that's
off.
not going to
full
help
armor.
with pitching a tent.
Mhm.
Yeah, he hasn't. He hasn't been ambushed in the middle of the night, so he's still got a shirt on.
Makes a change.
Yeah,
Get-
exactly.
Get better rolls if you.
So,
stick it out.
and while Ascor is really fucking up, when you're at a festival and you're trying to get the poles through and they keep getting caught and shit, he's really fucking up the wood. He's getting splinters
Yeah.
in the canvas and everything. But during that, not really realizing, it's taking a while, he starts talking to Zug in relatively hushed tones. Ghost, huh?
What about him?
Well, that was... I wouldn't say it was unexpected, because expect the unexpected with Ghost, but that was unexpected.
I mean, yeah, I'm not really particularly surprised by anything that he does these days. Although he is incredibly stubborn. More than anyone that I know. He just refuses to, I don't know, compromise at all. Yet here we are still helping him.
It's really something. It's really something that, now you mentioned that, it's so good at guilting Rashar, and even Aku comes around sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's an alright guy in general. He's just a bit troublesome sometimes, and not exactly particularly truthful most of the time. But I think he
Do you trust
means
him?
well. Zug kind of pauses and thinks for a second, and he goes, I mean, he's stuck with us this long, I guess I do for the most part. I think at this point, Zug has, I want to say, I haven't been counting, but he must have failed almost every insight roll he's ever rolled against Ghost. So surely, with that logic, he probably thinks that he trusts him.
Yeah.
Because he's got no indication that he's lying. Because he's not succeeded on a single insight roll for about a year. so yeah, Zug's like, yeah, I mean, I was, worried, but he seems to be honest, just confusing. Why do you not trust him?
Well, if I'm perfectly honest with you, no. No, I don't.
Oh.
I haven't done for some time. He's certainly useful and incredibly resourceful. But I just feel at every turn, I don't really understand how I've garnered such a reputation among everybody here. Sometimes I embellish, but really nothing like him. No, he's a grade A bullshitter.
Well, there was that one time that you tried to change the memories of that guard and got us all in trouble. But other than that, I think you've been quite a stand-up guy, actually. And it's just, I don't know why anyone would really doubt. Yeah, I think it's a bit unfair, to be honest. He says, Zug actually looks a little bit like, genuinely a bit surprised that you might distrust Ghost. Like that naive, that just the idea that that the party might have some sort of interfaction conflict is just like, he's like,
What was Zug doing the entire last episode? When we were
oh
all
no, he was
arguing?
just standing there, but like he thought that when everybody walked away that it'd been resolved, that people had just kind of come around to it by the end and everyone was happy families.
Okay.
Yeah. Obviously they're not by any means, but he hasn't quite figured that part out yet. because everyone isn't fighting, so that's enough of an indication that people are getting along. As it is with families, obviously, you know? So yeah, he just turns and goes, yeah, I mean, he is a bit confusing, and, you know, I think he's being a bit unfair that we're now having to sidetrack and do this when we're supposed to be doing something else, and maybe it's a tiny bit selfish, but I guess it's for good reasons. It is his brother after all.
Yeah, but we had a plan as a
Oh.
unit.
We did have a plan, yes. I guess, yeah, we
And
probably
it
should
makes
stick with
sense.
the plan.
It was a good plan.
It was
We
a good plan.
prioritized.
Ah, you were right. Oh, maybe we should do the plan instead. Should we do the plan? He turns to Ascor. He goes, should we do the plan then? Well, we shouldn't be
I
sleeping
think that
then.
makes complete sense. well, no. One question at a time. It's nighttime, practically, so we should be going to sleep soon in short order. But
Yes.
I think we should stick to the original plan we have in the morning. Make way to, I don't know, wherever it was we were headed. And I'm not saying, I think people got the wrong end of the stick today, and that I don't think we shouldn't help Ghost. It's that we should help Ghost when we should help Ghost. And that wasn't meant to be now.
So Zug just kind of looks at you for a second, and then he nods. He gets down on one knee and he starts kind of like hammering in a tent pole, like kind of diligently and thinking to himself. And you get the indication that he's entirely convinced by everything that you just said. But he's so easily convinced that the chances are the second someone says anything else different, he'll probably be convinced elsewise. But for now, he's 100% on your side. Like, honestly, like, you know, he's just like, yes, we should do the task at hand, yes. And he can tell you, focus on tomorrow. I think I'm on watch though, so I'll be back after this. And he continues helping out.
Well, you know what, Zug? That's a really good point. Let's keep an eye inside the camp this evening,
Oh, you mean on
as
Ghost?
well as outside.
Oh yeah, he sneaks off in the night
Oh.
quite often actually. I've seen him like 2 or 3
Oh,
times.
does he?
Yeah, he waved at me once. I don't think he's doing anything particularly weird. Maybe it was a bathroom, but I'm not sure. Although I do think he doesn't sleep, but I can't prove it. And again, he turns around, he continues hammering in the tent peg and doing whatever it takes to kind of put up this tent. And he's doing it a lot more efficiently than you were, than Ascor was. Like, kind of as if like he was like not really thinking about it. He's just assembling the tent.
At this point, Ascor is not even working. He's just looking like he's about to work, almost like a shovel. You know, his hand balanced on a shovel, hand on a hip, one hand on a foot up on a mound. You know, just like yeah, we're working. Well,
So-
yeah, keep an eye on the guy, and I'll keep an eye on myself. And
Sure.
I don't know. I just feel now that we're near whatever it is he has planned, he could get a little extra unpredictable.
As long as he doesn't summon a giant demon again. that was dangerous. I think I almost died.
Yes, it was.
His face kind of goes a little kind of like full on for a second. and then in that moment you realize he's actually finished putting up the tent. Like he did it pretty fast. And then he turns to you and he goes, well, he pauses and looks, I think I don't know how many tents I have, but your one I think a wild animal might have peed on it. Doesn't smell so good. I don't know
Is
how
that
many I
what
have.
that is? And then Ascor changed, even though they're
Sniffs.
talking hushed tones. At that point, he says, "Is that what it is?" And then he goes down to whisper, "Is that what that is?"
He goes, well, I mean, you know, smells a bit like it, don't you think? I mean, it's got a very distinctive smell. I mean, I think I have more tents. We have more than we need. Would you like another one? This one is a bit not the best.
Ascor sort of kneels down by the tent, by the mouth of the tent, and sort of holds his hands to his chest for a moment. And all this sort of sweat he's built up doing practically nothing, just you see it all coalescing, moving in one direction towards where his two hands are. So it's as if he's just drying himself off, and his hair is just going back into place as it was. And then puts his hands out to the tent and simply casts prestidigitation. Yeah, and unsoils the tents. no longer is. No
Does it
longer
look
is a
like
pissy
brand
tent.
new? Does it look like clean? Like there's no dirt on it? Like what does that
In
do
fact,
exactly?
you see the piss stains absorb into Ascor.
Ew.
So- oh,
Bruh.
okay. Well, if you don't need a new tent, then I'll go start putting up the other ones then. God, that's...
Sure, I'll be over to help you in just a second. And you get the impression he probably won't.
He doesn't get that impression. He goes, "Oh, thank you. Well, I'll be over there." He turns around, starts going to put up a second tent.
Doug is so
Okay.
earnest. Bless him.
As you all settle into the night in
wait,
Ascor's
so
chosen location. Comes here, Hayden.
sorry. After Hayden has finished putting up his tent, he is going to just kind of walk to the outskirts of where they've set up camp. And he's gonna try to move just kind of a little bit further out of earshot than his party members, but I kind of get the impression that this is a massive crater in a very wide clearing with no trees anywhere. Is that right?
So you guys have kind of Ascor has found an area that's kind of a dip. It's in one of the ridges. And there's a couple of like they don't look alive, but they look like they might once have been like shrubbery, kind of like very dead, dry wood kind of hanging around. If you want to move a little bit further out, you could move kind of along a ridge so people couldn't see you at least.
Yeah, I don't mind so much if I'm being seen, but I want to be outside of earshot of my party members. So once I get out of earshot, I'm gonna pull out my sending stone.
Okay.
I have. And I'm going to just give it a quick activate with kind of a somatic. Is that right?
Yeah.
Wave of my hand, and I'm gonna speak into it and say, wait, is there a word limit on sending stones?
No.
Oh, good. Thank God. I hate counting. Hey, it's me. So I don't know if it's still gonna happen, but I might be getting into something really dangerous. Possibly we all might die. So if you don't hear from me in the next couple of days, I'm probably dead. So, just wanted to let you know, I'll give you an update when I can. Bye! And, finishes his message, kind of puts the sending stone back into his bag, and then he cheese at his mouse, who is poofed back into mouse form, for the moment, just while they were. Actually, no, I guess he'd probably still be in owl form. Anyway, cheese it kind of stops soaring above and circles up ahead and kind of flitters down and kind of lands kind of on his shoulder, and he kind of turns to him and he's like, well, I'm sure it's gonna be fine, so you don't need to worry about things, but if we do all die tomorrow, you've been a really good friend, so that's all I've got to say.
Cool. It kind of nuzzles up to you and strokes your cheek a little bit. There's no reply. You remember that there's something to do with the sun and time zones, and it might just be however when/if the person on the other end receives it, they can reply, and you receive the message through your stone. Just to clarify, it is a 1 use a day item. I just looked it up to check. So we haven't been using it incorrectly, but just moving forward, it's 1 use a day.
Cool. That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's
okay, so you may or may not receive a message at some point.
After giving Cheese It a little scritch kind of on the back between his wings, he'll kind of shrug his shoulder and with the flap of his wings, Cheez-It will kind of take back up to the air and kind of keep an eye on their camp, and he'll make his way back to the tent, where he'll
Cool.
get ready for bed.
Okay. Anyone else up to anything before they fall asleep?
Rasha's just spending about an hour reforming and reshaping all the armor plates on Gebcat, just kind of grumbling that it doesn't look right. Why doesn't it look right? I am so stressed. I can never make nice things when I'm stressed. And he's just sort of like just repeatedly reforging the same thing and making the tiniest of adjustment, like, you know, a millimeter or half a millimeter added to a bit of lining. Or yeah, it's really, yeah, it's fussy. He's being very fussy.
Okay. Who is on watch this evening?
I mean, Zug can start with someone else.
I'll take the first watch with Zug.
Could you both make perception checks for me?
I love perception checks. They always go so well.
Oh no.
We're so screwed, aren't we?
So I rolled a 6 with a plus 6 for a total of 12.
I rolled a 5 with including all modifiers.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm not gonna see anything.
Wicked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both of you sit there, looking around, thinking, remarking on just quite how barren this landscape is. Even with your eyes kind of clouded over, it being dark, it's not entirely your fault that you don't see anything. Because looking around, it all looks the same. Nothing moves. There's barely anything. However, both of you do notice that Ghost never went to his tent. And after a little bit of time, you probably both think, maybe we should go have a quick look for him. And as you're kind of looking around, Haydn spots Ghost first, kind of sitting off on a rock. And you kind of see he's kind of sitting, facing away from you all. And there seems to be things floating around him.
But with that perception check, we have no idea what those things are, I'm guessing.
Absolutely not, unless you approach closer.
You're muted, Erin.
I'm not muted. I'm whispering.
Oh.
Being really stealthy. Zug.
Yeah.
And
What?
he
What?
pulls Zug in. Well, actually,
What points?
we're pretty close in height, so it's fine. Ghost is doing I think he's doing the thing.
Wait, did he not say he was going to do the thing?
I thought he
can't
wasn't going to
remember.
do the thing. I thought he was going to do it later.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought he said he was going to do it overnight.
wait, did he? Did we
I don't
agree
know,
to
I don't
that?
remember.
I thought we were going to decide in the morning whether we were going to do it.
Oh. I mean, I guess he's already doing it then, huh?
Should we stop him?
I mean, you can try if you want, but I get the feeling he's pretty stubborn.
Well,
In fact, Zug doesn't even pause. He just starts walking towards Ghost.
oh, Hayden chases after Zug.
Yeah, Ghost doesn't really react as you approach. And as you get closer and closer, you see that the book's kind of floating out to one side, kind of pages turning, as Ghost is kind of absentmindedly flicking at it. And there's lots of other kind of paper and pages floating around Ghost. There's no kind of like big magical symbols on the ground or anything, and Ghost seems to be writing.
What, in the book? Or...
In a separate parchment, the book's kind of just floating, kind of pages start turning next to him, and yeah, something on paper seems to be floating around him.
So it's kind of like awkwardly like, "Hey there, Ghost.
And if you're close enough to kind of say hi and look at him,
Mm.
you probably are quite keenly looking at the pictures, Hayden and Zug, and you see that they all seem to be drawings, varying levels of sophistication. Some starting off with like little stick figures, with kind of obvious, very like drawing in with crayons and pencils, and others kind of going further and further into what most would be considered very proficient, good artistic drawings of a family, clearly drawings of Ghost's family. Some gently floating around with him, brother. You see kind of little Ghost with his horns, and Romen kind of looking with his wizard robes, in various states of like adventuring together. You see kind of some of their adventures through the Barbed Fields. You see Ghost kind of holding Roman's hand as Roman seems to be taking him somewhere. The parents appear in a few. There's the odd moorbounder that kind of gets here, and Ghost seems to still just, even though Zug's he kind of looks up at you and then looks back round, kind of looking forward into the crater.
Hi there.
Yeah, you're muted, Paulo.
Aren't you guys supposed to be like protecting us from like the solar that's gonna kill us in the night for that sword you stole?
We're
Oh, I'll just give it back.
we're doing
No,
the
I mean,
rounds.
Yeah, we just.
Oh,
this,
right,
this
okay.
is how
Security patrol.
This is how you
Oh,
watch for things.
how thorough of you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
He kind of just sits down next to you, like very casually. So, are you doing that ritual that you said you would do? It's very blatantly, kind of almost like coyly. So you're doing that ritual, yeah?
Ghost like looks at him for a second, like he's just, I don't know, like vomited or done something like weird. He's like, sorry, I forget that you like didn't go to school. No, I'm not
Oh no,
doing a ritual. I'm not. No, that would be very awesome if I was doing the ritual. Don't worry about that.
Oh, what?
No, I'm
what,
just.
what?
I don't know. Just this was the last place I saw my brother, so I was just
Ah.
kind of getting a bit nostalgic and.
From my experience with magic and studying the arcane, do I get the sense that this is a part of a ritual, or is this just Ghost vibing with his drawings?
So you would have seen the occasional rituals. None of the stuff that Ghost has been collecting is out. You've kind of got a vague idea of what Ghost is attempting, and even from your knowledge, you imagine it would require a lot more theatrics, for want of a better word, than what is occurring here. This is Ghost vibing with some drawings,
Cool.
writing in his
So
book, familiar, diary, whatever you'd term it as.
Haydn kind of looks at some of the drawings and turns to Ghost and he's like, "Did you draw these?"
Yeah, it's easier to remember things if you have a constant visual reminder of them.
I never knew you were an artist. These are really good.
I'm not an artist. I'm an academic.
You can be more than one thing.
No.
I'm not just a mailman.
Fucking con artist.
No. I'm just a wizard. I don't do anything else. Everything that I do is for the greater good.
So these are academic diagrams then.
Yeah, academic diagrams of
Your family.
yeah.
What, are you planning on dissecting them? Like,
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? These are
I
so
don't
I can
know, you said that
remember my
academic.
parents
Son,
when I'm
come on!
traveling.
well, then you
Hayden
pull them a
smacks
picture.
him.
Then
Bro, what's wrong with you?
those aren't
Why are you
academic.
why are you so weird, man? God. Like,
I'm weird.
That's cold as
You're
hell.
the one drawing diagrams of your
Why
family.
you're the one suggesting I dissect my parents. What the hell?
Well, I mean, I don't know what you draw
It's a bit
diagrams
out-
for.
It's a
Like,
bit out of order, man.
what are you drawing a diagram of your family for then?
So I can remember them when I'm away.
That's just a picture. That's just a picture. That's not a diagram.
Well,
Diagrams
tomato,
are like,
tomato.
science things and stuff.
Well,
and
if it's
pictures are pictures.
if it's a replica of their physiology, then it's a diagram of sorts, right?
kind of pauses and lurks and stuff. You go, I mean,
Are there
Uh,
labels on the diagrams?
I don't.
well,
yes,
this one,
yes.
this
Are there
the-
labels? Labels are important.
Goes to like plucks a paper out. Well, you'll see this one has two labels. This is my age, and this is my brother's age. And you'll see on it says Ghost is 6 and Roman is 96.
Oh,
Wait,
So I guess it does have diagrams
hold on.
on it.
I thought you said your brother was 300 years old.
Oh yeah, no, he's not. I was just exaggerating.
Oh.
wait, you're 6 years old?
No!
Yeah. We don't. You probably haven't met many tieflings before, but we don't live very long. Live hard, die young, that kind of thing. Burn
Oh.
bright and fast.
Wow, that explains so much.
Mm,
I didn't realize you were a child.
mm, hmm
Well, you should be. And he kind of like straightens his back a bit. You should try and be a little bit more understanding of the other members of the party. Then he's got kind of a stern voice on at this moment in time.
I guess I just haven't got very good role models, eh?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? And he kind of like kind of loosens up a little bit. I had a similar problem when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
I really, there weren't many good people around me, so I understand that you didn't have many good influences around you, but that doesn't mean that you can, lash out at people. You've got to, like, we're trying to help. You should.
When did I lash out?
Like the thing that happened earlier today.
Was that lashing out?
It was a little bit, wasn't it?
I mean, I was just asking you guys to help me out. I wouldn't say that was lashing out.
I know, but you were, you could have been a bit more understanding. I feel like, everybody is trying to help Haydn here with his cucumber
Don't pull me into this. We hashed this out earlier. I'm done. We're done.
Ghost looks to the ground and it's like his cheeks kind of puff out a bit. And he just kind of looks up at Ghost, like he looks up at Zug from like where he's sitting. He's like, well, I am only 6 years old, so I guess my empathy hasn't really developed yet. I spent my whole life studying academia, so I haven't really had much time to socialize or learn social norms.
Yeah, I mean, that's completely understandable. I'm not calling you out for that. I'm just saying that you've got to be more careful and mindful around other people.
Zug, he's not 6 years old.
What? But he just said he was 6 years old.
Yeah, he also told you that he spent 10 years studying this research. Do the math, bro.
Pauses a little. You're lying to me again, aren't you?
Come on, you make it so easy.
Zug just gets up and starts walking away. A bit of a huff. It's the last time I try and help you, all right?
I'm
last
sorry.
Time.
You would
No,
do
you're
the
not.
same. You would do the same in my position.
No, I wouldn't. I absolutely wouldn't. He walks back to the camp.
Haydn kind of lingers for a moment next to Ghost, and his eye catches on one of the drawings of Ghost and Romen together. And what does Romen look like in this picture? How would you describe him?
Which picture? Is it like a childish drawing or like an adult drawing? Yeah,
one of the adult drawings where you actually have his features on his face kind of drawn properly.
It's like, it looks like it's drawn from a memory of like I guess like a good time they had together, because it's probably them together, right? And they're like, maybe like he's smiling and he has like kind of like cool like hair, but like his hair is a bit more formal than Ghost's. Like he's kind of got like it swept over a bit more with like not shaved as much, and he's wearing the kind of like clothes more similar to what Ghost's parents were wearing, the sort of like more formal Kryn style kind of like military sort of garb. And he's just, they look happy. They look like smiling, and there's just nothing weird about it. It's just looks like just two bros.
Yeah. Haydn kind of
bros chilling
in a hot tub,
5 feet apart.
Because they're brothers, guys.
We don't want to get cancelled. Come on.
Fail, bunk.
Haydn, Jamie, I think you just hit.
Yeah. I know.
Playing
I know,
a track.
I know.
In Twitch. If Haydn tries grabbing one of the pieces out of the air, like, does it like swerve him, or can he like kind of grab it for a second?
He can grab it. It's like as if it was like clipped up on like a washing line or something.
Cool. So Haydn kind of catches like one of the pictures of Ghost and Romen and kind of like looks at it for a moment, and he looks pensive and almost sad for a moment, and he's like, he turns to Ghost and he says, I don't know when we're gonna do it, but we will help you get your brother back.
Whatever.
So, and he lets go of the paper and lets it kind of float back into position and turns around and heads back to camp.
Eldritch Blast. No.
Evasion! Fancy bit of
Shots
midnight
fired,
pizza.
shots fired. 10:42. We got an officer down.
So Haydn finishes his patrols around the camp with Zug, and yeah,
Okay.
I think that's us.
As you both kind of rouse the next group for your watch, who should it be?
I could all go next.
With Russia?
Ascor volunteers for once. Ah, get away, Russia, get away.
And Ascor ruined somebody's chances. For that.
So, Aku, you've been enjoying the first kind of actual sleep you've had in several days. And as you wake up, there's a little like, oh, jolt, because you kind of almost forgotten the sensation. But just before you woke up, you remembered there was a vague flash of purple, and you remember what often comes now with sleeping. However, you're being woken up, and it is you and Ascor on watch. Will you both roll perception checks for me?
Alright. It is a
Well-
menacing 1.
A natural one.
Sorry, excuse me. A natural 1.
Oh dear.
If there's
Okay.
anything sneaking up on us, it could be literally in the
So-
camp.
Could we
right
have
now,
a
and we'd
petition
have
for Luke
no-
not to roll any more dice tonight?
We wouldn't know. We literally wouldn't know.
Luke's
So-
permissions on D&D Beyond are
Oh, you know what,
revoked.
guys?
And on Roll20.
I completely forgot. I have a really cheesy ability which I'm going to use. I'm going to burn a sorcery point, guys.
Oh.
I'm going to reroll that d20.
You actually just
Wait,
bullied him into wasting his
where's the salt emoji? Where's the salt emoji?
It's nighttime, baby. It's nighttime. Who cares? We'll be awake before morning. Perception.
You rolled it
It's a
again.
natural 1.
Wait, are you serious? Did you roll 2 nat ones?
You just not roll
you're
one.
actually not.
Yeah, well, that's why they're called natural.
Oh my God,
ones,
he
because they just
did?
happen so naturally.
Luke, what the hell?
Oh my god.
That's not great. That's not great.
Oh, what a great combo.
Yeah,
I,
we're gonna
I need to,
die.
I need to show this to the
Legolas.
stream.
More salts, more salts.
Oh
So-
my gosh. Oh, I can't get it to work.
Are we gonna die?
Yes.
So I
Um,
fall asleep and watch it.
The last time we rolled a
Ascor-
natural 1 on this kind of thing, we ended up fighting that giant dead beholder, didn't we? So
Well,
Ascor
I was just gonna be teabagging someone in their tent, like.
and Aku, you both kind of, the reason perhaps Ascor is so unaware of what's going on around him is he's kind of suspicious of the two other people who are awake, keeping one eye on Aku and the other eye on Ghost, still sitting out, floating.
What do you
And Ghost-
mean?
While you're sitting there, you felt this feeling before, so it doesn't immediately worry you in the way it worries the others. But it doesn't matter necessarily if you can feel it or not. Sorry, if you can see this creature or not, because none of you can. But all three of you are at the same time filled with this immense sense of fear, despair, and dread. And it's one that washes over you in waves and another wave and just doesn't seem to be relenting.
Are you sure about
I
that?
think I'm going to be sick.
I'm just saying, I can't be. Oh no, wait, can I? Pretty sure I can't be feared.
I can't be
it's just-
sad.
It's a sense of despair. You're not you're not frightened.
Okay.
sad, not scared. Sad, not scared.
Immune to depression, DM.
Yeah.
Aku got that search
look.
and he ain't sad.
Look, I got the medicinal drugs.
It's been having a bit of a midnight toke.
A medical professional,
The
ladies and
uppers and the
gentlemen.
downers. Yeah. A pharmacist.
So, since this was something that Rasha and Ghost felt last time, would Ghost recognize it as like the thing that came a couple of nights before?
Yeah. Because you've seen it before.
Okay. Don't know how to react.
Aku, I think we're lost. Look where we are.
If Ghost reacts, look around to look for it, you can make a perception check as well.
Can I do that as well?
No, because you've already rolled a 12.
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
No, none of you can see it. Ascor, could you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Oh shit, it's going down.
+4, boy.
Bet you're glad you burned that sorcery point now.
Oh, you're muted, Luke.
Yeah, you managed to mute yourself.
So I was literally about to say, no, I'm not muted. Brilliant. Alright, so I got +4 from the Aku corner, +7 from my own, so I'm going to dash up 30 +11 on that con save there. I like a bang. Did it roll? Let's roll again. 26.
Okay, you succeed.
Master DM, what you got? Yeah, do, didn't I?
Sorry, I'm just rolling it.
Rolling what?
Okay, so
Bro, like what, Jamie?
you take 37 points of necrotic damage. As none of you can see anything, but a little flicker of green flies out of the sky off to the right, where you all are sitting. And you just...
I was going to say it, And
Ascor, you just
Same
feel this
brain.
puncture in your chest, and as you look down, the clothes you're wearing and the skin underneath
All fall
kind of
off.
goes grey and dark, and then suddenly black and jet, and you feel as though like part of you has just gotten completely rotted. And that's where you're all going to need to roll initiative.
I'm in bed!
Finger of death.
I'm in bed!
Quick recap there, Dungeon Master. How many points of hit did I lose?
37.
So we do not wear armor to bed. We do not do that.
No, I mean,
Oh.
to be fair, we are in like dangerous territory.
This is like Zug at his most deadly, though. Let's be
So
real.
if you all look at
No,
Roll20, you will be in roughly the positions you would have been camping in.
Oh,
It's a
Kind
black
of-
square.
It's a black square. Oh no, it's not. You just scroll up,
Who's
scroll up.
this handsome fellow with the long white
did.
hair?
Ghost is separate from the rest
Button
of
it
you.
down.
Yes.
It's dark and I'm alone. Wait, I have
Ro-
night vision. I have dark vision.
Oh, it's because
Wait, you do have dark vision? Okay.
Yes, I'm a tiefling.
Oh no.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay, so is your 60 foot? How many? Feet?
It's unlimited. I can see everything. Like it was
Always.
daytime at all times. No, that's not true. I don't know.
This is
Okay,
Eldritch
cool.
Sight.
There we go. Now you can see more, right?
My Dirk.
Up to
vision.
60 feet.
Yeah, up to 60 feet. So I've given you 60
Yeah,
feet.
yeah.
I'll
I
give
don't
Zug
know.
60
Let me check.
feet.
Oh, thank you. Wicked.
Thank you.
Cool.
Feels
60
good, man.
Wait, so we're
Wait,
rolling in.
I was on watch,
Oh, he's
and I
over
can't
there.
see anything, and it's pitch black. No wonder.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
rolled
yeah.
a 1! Like, my dude. Of course you can't see
Why-
anything.
why
But,
do we
but
let
also,
the
like,
humans
what did we
pick watches?
what did we expect? What did we expect a guy that can't
Yeah.
see in the dark to do? You know?
You know
Yeah,
what,
I know.
guys, I don't even know if my token is on the map.
Same.
Wait, can you not see that much? You literally
Oh,
can't
I can see
anything.
quite a lot. It's got 13.
Wait, so
I just
okay, yeah.
got-
So
I got
sorry,
a
I
black
think
square.
I just need to fix this ever so slightly because some of
Yeah.
you don't. Some of you should have 5 foot of vision.
Yay.
As you can see it there.
Oh.
Guys, I must be so far away from you because I can see like maybe a third, like almost half of this square, and I can't see anyone.
Yeah, I can see everyone, including the
Right, so
problem.
can everyone see now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hayden, how long? What
Oh,
night
yeah, I
vision
need
have you
to-
got?
Let me check. I've got 25 foot of dark vision, but I should have probably more than that.
25 foot. Okay.
Let me check.
I'll go over 60 for now.
Ooh, I don't think I've got that much. Wait, features and traits.
Here we go. Sorry, I had to
Um,
reload Roll20.
Oh, I do have 60 foot of dark vision.
Okay,
Hell
cool.
yeah.
The map should be illuminated as it would be for you guys if you could all roll initiative.
My initiative is 13.
Mine is 16.
How do I put
Yeah.
myself on the turn order?
Yeah, that's what I
put you all
mean.
on the
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
Cool. I
Is it
changed
the
my
same
icon last
day?
time.
Is this the same day that we fought the zombie kraken land guys?
No.
Okay. So it's
but-
just the spells that I used for greater restoration I'm missing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So are we wearing armor or are we just like butt naked?
I mean, it
Butt naked.
depends. Am I wearing? I just came off watch. How long has
you
it been?
get points of exhaustion
would've
if you're
gone to sleep, yeah.
wearing armor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you sleep in
Wait,
armor.
what?
Well,
I
even
guess I'm
even
not
my
wearing
like
armor then.
nice
I'm pretty
soft
sure I could sleep in
leather
cosplay and
armor.
I wouldn't be exhausted.
Depends on the
So,
cosplay, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sleeping in heavy armor. Blah 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 blah.
So, Zug, what's your initiative?
13.
Oh wait, no, never mind. We might be.
13. Okay. Haydn, initiative?
It is 16.
16. Okay, I'm gonna have the down roll.
Oh, I don't have
That
control
gets
of my token.
20. Okay, cool. And okay, so wait, have you got control of your token?
I do not.
Can you see it at least?
I can see it, but oh wait, I'm a dummy. I
Yeah.
can use it. It's fine.
Okay, cool. So, in which case, that will say the
just
surprise
before you
round
go
was
any
over.
further, the token you've given me is the old one.
Okay. have I
Yeah,
not
same
given
with
you
me
the
as well.
new
You haven't given me my new one.
one?
So I dropped myself right on top
Same.
of him.
Oh yeah, those
Oh,
are our
sorry.
old tokens.
Yeah, I will put
Oh,
these
there
down.
he is.
I'll put these down. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's all gonna be on different layers. Sorry, Jamie.
That's okay. No, I set this up a little while ago. Ascor. Oh, I think I deleted both of them.
He's been
Sorry.
planning this.
I'll put you down there.
No, I
Um,
deleted one. Here, go on.
Night
Is
vision.
it helpful if
Okay.
we drag our new tokens on the map, or is
I
it
can just do it.
position?
Oh, yeah.
View vision, night vision, 5.
Oh yeah, I still got
Okay.
my old one.
Cool. And Zug's there, and Haydn. Yeah, Haydn.
Oh yeah, you have the wrong one for me.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Just
Yeah, cool. Doesn't
had
matter.
more setting up to do.
Oh no, I
Cool,
can't see
okay.
anything. Oh no, I can see
So,
everything. Fine.
Zug's still there, Nadan's still there, but Russia, Haydn, Aku, Ascor, and Ghost, we will quickly do the initiatives. So, yeah, Russia, what was yours?
13. Just put it on.
13.
yeah.
13. Haydn is 16.
Yeah.
Aku is
11.
11. Okay, cool. So, surprise round is over. You're all still either in various states of asleep. None of you have been woken up yet. It's the creature's round first that none of you can still see.
Mhm.
Cool. If you are unconscious, which actually no, it doesn't matter. How much is this then? Cool. Could everyone, apart from Ghost, please make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Oh yikes!
Sure.
Well,
do
I
we get
made
a
one
bonus
last
if we're
time and I
close to
made the
Haku?
save. Didn't fucking matter.
I guess this wakes us up, huh?
Natty 20.
24.
22.
Oh wait, have I rolled 5? Am I being dumb? I am being dumb. Yes. Okay, 3.
What about
Cool.
Nadan? Is Nadan awake as well?
Nadan is asleep, so he's gonna have to roll his dice. So, Constitution saving throw for Nadan. I just rolled 3 1s on d8s. Just
Yikes.
FYI, because
Good.
this spell, as you're about to
good.
find out, normally does quite a bit more damage. I've rolled 4 1s for it. If you
Wrecked.
got, what were the saving throws? Russia
20.
succeed. Haydn.
Nat 20.
20 succeed. Zug succeed.
24.
Ghost doesn't matter. Ascor 14 fail. Aku
Is he just
21. You guys all succeed, and you guys take 9 points of damage. And if you otherwise you take 18 points, Ascor, when you fail, as a violent blast of cold energy fires from up one of the ridges, engulfing each of you with shards. It was kind of cold. It normally does quite a bit more damage than
Nicole,
that.
just do 18 points of damage.
Cone of
Yeah,
Cold's
I
a
rolled
nasty
4
spell.
1s.
Oh.
Honestly, good. So
Yeah.
whatever.
All right.
I mean,
Cool. Nadan
I'm not
kind of
wearing armor, so you know.
jumps
I-
up,
I-
looks around. Nadan is going to make a perception check and does not see this creature. However, he is going to use his turn to some level that is needed, rouse you guys, and then he's going to dash over here in the direction it came from. And he's probably going to see Ghost and be like, "What is happening? We're under attack."
And I
So
don't
now
get
goes
to
to the
reply for half an hour because I rolled a 5 on initiative.
Haydn, you're up.
What's going on, guys? Why are you shouting? And he unzips his tent and pokes his head out, and he's like, "Where's Nadan? Guys, Nadan's gone. Oh, he's probably gonna piss. Do I have any sense of danger from looking out here? Because I didn't
Yeah,
get
you've
hurt.
just been hit by Cone of Cold.
I wasn't.
No, oh, did you use evasion?
No, I had a nat 20.
No, but you still take damage.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, you just succeed. You take 9 points of cold damage.
Oh, I guess I
So
can't
you
use
get-
evasion because I'm like, I was asleep.
It's also a Constitution saving throw, not a Dex.
Oh. No, but it was a con save.
I don't
that
think you
rolled.
need to be awake for evasion.
No, but it's Constitution, not Dex, right? And you do need to be awake.
You rolled an
Ah,
natural 20.
Just to clarify, if you were asleep and you have to make a save, you automatically fail. I'm not.
Jimmy, you're fake.
Okay.
I don't know, man. Rules is written,
Players, man.
and now I'm gonna find out.
Yeah, no, rules as written is not always correct.
Okay.
Just like you use different rules, different like logical things to interpret laws.
Sure, I could like backflip out of a cone of cold in my sleep, to be honest.
The DM's rule is law. That's how
Yeah.
it works here. Okay,
Anyway.
anyway, I woke up
Well,
because
all
I
I'm
was like, oh,
saying
it's suddenly
is
so cold.
Evasion rules specifies.
Right. I jostle awake. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I throw my bag onto my shoulder and I unzip my tent and I run outside and I'm like, guys, wake up, something's happening, and I'm gonna try to run. I guess, can I maybe see Nadan kind of dashing off in the distance if he only dashed like 6 seconds
Yeah,
ago?
so this is all happening simultaneously. So you hear him running and you hear him yell like "Ghosts were under attack." Like,
Okay. Cool. So, I will move to there. So 30 feet of movement. Do I need to use some of my movement for just like getting up from sleeping and...
Yeah, I'd say you're all prone. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll use my action to dash and then my bonus action to dash again. So I'll get to just up to next to Nadan and I'll kind of lean next to this wall next to him and I'll be like, Nadan, what's going on?
Russia.
Okay, so Rasha is going to wake up and he is covered in a foot of snow and he will, in his little nightie, use 15
Nightie?
feet of his movement to stand up. And he cannot see anything because Earth Genasi do not have dark vision for some reason. So he is going to poke his head out of the tent, see absolutely nothing, and go, is anybody dead? Why is it so cold? Is it snowing? Why? And he's gonna put his hand on his tent and cast the light cantrip with his action. So that's 20 feet of bright light and another 20 feet of dim light.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna bright light 40 feet and dim light, bright light 20 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you all see that?
See.
Okay.
Has
see.
revealed absolutely nothing.
Because you can see 60 feet.
No, but even then, there's it's still not revealed anything. Oh wait, no, I can see Hayden now.
So at this radius, I should not be able to see the guy, yeah?
Not that that's revealing where he is, but no.
No. Okay. I guess everyone looks like they're in some vague state of panic, so...
Yeah,
Romen-
Ascor probably looks pretty bad.
Oh, yeah, actually, if Ascor looks bad, then Rush is gonna use his bonus action to cast Healing Word. He's gonna heal. He's gonna kind of blurt out a bit of a, oh no, and yeah, that's gonna be the Healing Word.
Are you trying
Oh no!
spectral weapon?
Healing
I
word
thought
or
that
no?
was the first 2 syllables of the spell casting.
Nope.
Unamuni.
So that's 9 points of healing you receive. And yeah, he's just gonna be standing there in his nightie, clutching a symbol, looking a little lost.
I'm gonna need a lot more of those healing words if that's...
That's all you've got.
Mate, yeah. That's as far as it
Ooh,
goes.
baby.
Okay. Anything else you're doing with the turn, Rasha?
Nah.
Cool. Zug.
Well, Zug kind of like, I mean, I'm trying to. 9 points of cold damage from a cone of cold. What does that feel like to someone who's just been woken up by it? I imagine like it's like being woken up by having a bucket of water thrown, like ice water
Yeah,
thrown at you.
imagine a bucket
Like
of
it's quite a
Yeah,
shock,
let's
shock to the system.
Yeah, it's a shock. It's like there's like jagged ice. It's not just cold water. It's jagged ice that's like cut you in places.
Ah, okay, all right. So he kind of just like, ah, what the fuck? And then he gets up. Sorry, is this a? Can we swear here?
Yes,
I
we
actually
can
don't
swear
know.
here.
Okay, yeah, sorry, just checking on that one. A bit late on that
Well, I
one.
don't
It's
know
gonna get
about that,
fined
Grandpa.
fined by Riot anyway. But yeah, and he gets up
It's
and he
a
opens
privilege to be fined by Riot.
he gets up and he yeah, I mean he gets out of his tent. And how much movement do I have to use to just kind of get
half.
up?
You're
All
prone.
right. So I guess he goes and stands next to Rasha and like with his axe in one hand. Like he's only wearing pants. It's quite hot here. Like it's a desert, right? Actually, what's the temperature like at this place?
It's cold already.
Oh, it's cold. Okay, in that case, he's probably wearing a shirt and pants. Sorry. Apologies to everyone.
Boo!
It's cold, all
You're
right.
doomed. Zug's got his pants.
Wait. Do we
Oh,
have sleep?
if
Do
he
we have
slept
sleeping
naked,
bags?
He would have
How-
had better rolls.
You come out in like your pink, like little Jimmy
Free
jammies.
ballin'!
like
Free
that.
ballin'!
He's not free balling. He's not free. It's too cold for free balling. Yeah. And obviously immediately takes a look, and I mean it's pointless to do a perception check because even within my maximum vision, there's actually fucking nothing there. I mean, could I roll a insight to try and gauge where maybe I just got like smacked from?
I can do a perception check, yeah.
All right, cool. I'll do a perception check then, which is. Oh fuck's sake! I got 7. I literally can't roll perception ever.
Oh, the music got scary.
So Zug just kind of
Oh, no.
stares around.
You look around. It's
aimlessly.
dark. Nothing seems to jump out at you. You get a vague sense, all of you, that like the spells have come from like
Yeah, he
over
pulls-
this ridge here.
Yeah, he pulls like an ice, starts pulling small ice shards out of his like wherever it came from. Clearly there are kind of holes in his tent, I imagine. But what the hell's going on?
Okay.
Is it
You're
hailing?
rolling terribly because you're wearing clothes. I just want to remind you.
Yeah, I
of
know.
that.
I need to take them off to roll better.
Okay. Are you moving anywhere, or are you just kind of standing there like, what's up?
I'm just ready action. Like, I've got nothing
yeah.
else to do. I just
Cool.
don't know where to go. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Ascor.
Okay, sure. Ascor, we're in this position here, DM.
Yes.
Would he, if he went prone, have sort of cover from the hills to his east?
Yes.
Well, that's nice.
Good start.
So what Ascor's gonna do is obviously having blurted out a sort of blood-curdling cry in the night, and now the damage I took initially.
Yeah.
Did it feel like I was stabbed, or was I blasted, or?
It felt as if the point where that little green dot hit you was sucking the essence of your life force out of you. It felt like your things were like,
Mhm.
you look down and it's like you've got like dried meat across your chest. You look like you've been turned a little bit to
Ugh.
The
jelly.
green dot. It
Ew.
wasn't like I got stuck through with anything.
No,
or-
you saw like a green flicker off and then it just landed on you.
Gross.
Yeah, that's
In
really
that
gross, mate.
case, School were like sort of dazzled by by the light cantrip that's just gone off over there, is going to sort of rise up, and he's practically got part of his sort of clothing up in front of his face to block the vision, but he's also got his drift globe out as well, and he just shouts the activate word for the daylight spell, and he shouts luminary. And off to the east, probably at the top of the sort of hills in that direction, where he can see the sort of horizon, maybe here, around here. He's going to cast the daylight spell. It's a
Here.
3rd level.
Here, right?
More like Yardium, like more slightly north, maybe like here.
Daylight spell.
actually.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop down a token for it. Yeah, let me just drop down a little token.
Just make sure Nadan stays out of that daylight spell.
So that's a daylight spell, right? Okay.
My eyes.
Daylight.
Mm-hmm.
How light
That's
does
a
it?
60-foot bright light, and then I think an additional 60-foot dim.
Okay, so I'll do 120 for that. Cool. Is that coming up for you guys?
Yeah, I see some
What
shit.
is that?
That's just like no. So that's just the daylight spell. It's just a marker for the center of the spell.
It looks awfully ominous.
I don't like
Sorry.
this purple vortex over
Uh,
here.
So as that happens, it illuminates the whole area around you. Like again, things should be moving. Like animals should be circling away from this, but there seems to be nothing around you. And even as it illuminates, it doesn't seem to reveal any creature.
Oh, it's invisible.
Well,
How?
check some things. Wow, this is a small battle map. This is a cheekily small battle map. Can't even get out of 120 feet from. That means everyone's fair game at any moment. Okay.
Rolled a 3 to find this place, and then 2 natural
So-
ones.
Roll a what?
No, you rolled a 3 when you found this place, and then you rolled like
Yeah.
2 natural ones.
Yeah,
Twins.
it kind of
We
kind of
are.
has to fail, really.
Anakin, he has the high ground. We're fucked. Man, I might just lash out with a spell, you know. Just lash out with cheeky AoE.
Oh god.
That's gonna be.
What is the worst that can
Disaster.
happen?
Yeah. Okay, I thought I was gonna use that, but that's changed things slightly.
Interesting, the daylight spell doesn't
Okay.
actually count as sunlight. It's just a bright light
It's
spell.
actually
Oh, so
bullshit.
Nadan's alright.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, I think the sunbeam later on is the higher level version that is
Like-
daylight.
We just look over and Nadan is frying and he's just a stone statue.
Cool. Ascor, what are you up to? Sorry then.
Why we're not allowed drows.
I'm gonna just loose up a wild fucking fireball, and that shit came as necrotic, so
Where are you aiming?
I'm gonna make this damage. Let's just say here.
Okay. Cool. A dexterity saving throw. Okay, cool. You launch the fireball. How much damage would it be if it succeeded or failed?
Good fucking question. So it would be
5.
wow, 25. Let me check the rolls there. I'm gonna drop a sorcery point to empower that because there's a few bad rolls in there. 1, 2, 2. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So subtract 4. So subtract 5 from that and add 3d6.
I've done 20 plus 12, so
12.
32 points of damage. Okay. There is what sounds like a guttural. Those of you who have been around kind of bulls, sound like a bull has just been stabbed off in the distance as the fireball explodes. It's going to make a Constitution saving throw on the spell it's holding. Okay, and as the fire clears, all of you now can see in the sunlight this massive 15-foot long, tall figure that seems to almost be made of shadows, kind of with grey falling off it, with long, kind of bull-like horns fading back. It's vaguely reminiscent of something, and those of you who were present, which I think is actually all of you, its horns are eerily similar to Orcus's, and it's almost got like cleft feet as well. And like as it kind of reels back, you see that the fire has kind of some of the shadows falling off it is obviously smoke rather. But as you can all now do it, those of you who can now see this creature feel yourself being dragged deeper and deeper into its huge lidless, almost like beetle-like eyes, and that sense of despair fills all of you. Okay, so it's going to reveal itself.
Can't believe Orcus says dad on
just to-
us.
Just to clarify, I used the quicken spell metamagic
Yeah,
as
to do
well,
both, yeah.
to use the action and then cast a spell.
Cool. All right. So that's the end of your go, I think, Aku, right? Ascor, sorry? Yeah.
It is.
which
I
means-
go prone where it can't see me. Do I get
Yeah.
full cover or what kind of?
I'll say
what
full
do?
cover, yeah.
Cool.
From where it is, anyway. Aku, you're up.
Yeah, I'm hidden, baby.
So Aku's gonna immediately kind of move sort of in front of Ascor when he sees him like get, I guess, walloped with that cold, and he sees the demon in front of him, and he is gonna use his action and touch Ascor on the arm and use lay on hands, and you are going to be healed for 20 points of health.
Professional.
Who's the real cleric? Who's the real MVP?
Well, I don't have to use healing whatever again. It's cool.
don't let him
I don't know who would need
disrespect you.
Okay. What else are you doing with your turn? Anything, or are you guarding Ascor? Or are you moving?
Yeah, probably just vaguely got it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a shield or anything,
yeah.
just
So-
standing in front of him.
These ridges will be classified as rough terrain if you try to move up or down them for the purposes. So just moving forward, just letting everyone know. So you two are both
Yeah.
hiding behind there. Ghost. You can now see everything. Like the battle, there's just been like an explosion of fireworks behind you. And you see the fireball fire off, you see the cold, and now this daylight is like illuminating this area. And even you've got your vision, you can now see this creature, which you've only seen from far off, but you recognize it as the creature you saw before.
Cool. With Ghost's like previous like demon
Oh.
and devil studies, would he recognize whom or what this is?
Yes. So if you could make an Arcana check for me, and Aku, I'm going to say you didn't quite see it because you didn't. But Ghost, as you turn around and look this creature in the eye, could you make a Wisdom saving throw for me?
So Arcana's 15 and a Wizzy save and throw. Thanks for the ring, Mum. It's gonna probably save my ass, maybe, but maybe not. Also 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Succeeds. You are almost lost in this thing's eyes briefly, but you're fine. As that feeling of despair almost overwhelms you, not the other thing of lost in eyes. And
Romantic.
Hmm.
Is it hot?
with the
Jamie?
15, no.
Oh, yeah, is it
with
hot?
With the 15, no. This creature seems to be made of shadow. You make some connection between the birds you've seen and some of the dissonance around this place are obviously from the Shadowfell. You think maybe this is something large that has come through from that realm, but you don't know much about it with 15.
Cool. Ghost is gonna stay where he is. In fact, actually, he's gonna move a bit away from those guys because he doesn't want to be in the same cone as them. And I will. He's good because obviously he's heard Dan run over to him shouting. And he's just like, I don't know, man. I don't go here. And then just start doing his normal incantations and drawing his like runes in the air. And a portal is gonna just stretch open above this thing's head, and something's gonna plop out.
Oh no.
Something's gonna
That's
plop
Leonard.
Leonard.
Return of Leonard.
Go on, Leonard.
Leonard.
Hey, Leonard.
So, I'm gonna roll some d6. Is it 5d6?
Yeah, 5d6.
Pray for me, guys. That's
Erin,
not bad.
you
That's not
doing-
bad. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Okay.
I got a 4,
Erin, you're doing the British accent for
a 4, a 5, a
Leonard
3,
is
and a 2.
fantastic.
That's
Hit 'em,
gonna be
Leonard.
good.
Sorry, I'm just going up to the roll table.
Oh my god.
Dance with him, Leonard. It's him.
Oh, that's adorable.
Hey, Leonard died for our sins the other day, so.
Yeah, that's
This
true.
is why I'm not allowed to do
And he'll
that.
die again.
What?
and again and again and again. Until, well,
Okay, cool. I've got it. So your rolls were 4, which means it's. My God, how do you always do this? It is the hulking massive eyes.
Yes!
Yeah.
Hey,
It
there
is
he
not
is.
the flying thing.
But that's fine.
Leonardo.
Okay, so that's the CR. And it is. Oh, this time. Okay, cool. I will send the stats over. But this time, yeah, as the massive portal comes out, a big version of Leonard goes. Plot to go. Kind of begins like squelching. All of the eyes kind of go over to Ghost, and they all kind of separate out, looking at everything, and then all kind of slowly transfix and move to this creature. Have we got token? for him?
Yes.
So he's a
Is this
hulking
like
massive.
Leonard Premium? It's like the Leonard Premium subscription. It's like
It's
Leonard
like
Plus.
Yeah.
I think a 4 is like Leonard on like shark hormones. I think Jamie's
Shark
broken though.
I'm gonna-
hormones.
I'm gonna give you a.
Shark hormones.
I'm gonna give you this as Leonard. Oh wait,
Oh,
where's Leonard dropping over here?
Yeah,
Tiny
like
mind
here,
witness.
right in front of this guy, right on his
Okay.
head.
Oh, he's
Cool,
not so
cool.
tiny no
No,
more.
he ain't tiny. He's
He's a
not
big
on a
boy.
4. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I patiently await the stats.
Okay, cool.
This spy
Uh,
has many eyes.
Hmm.
And I've got bonus action stuff. What can I do with a bonus action? What can I do with a bonus action? Actually, turns out I can't do anything with a bonus
Lord.
action, so I'm just gonna give Leonard a big thumbs up. Yay.
Hey.
Oh, and then can I go prone? Because I only use 10 feet of my movement.
Yes, absolutely you can. You can go prone and hide behind it.
I'm hiding.
I'm hiding. Cool. Sending you over this. Yeah. So Leonard has these attacks as well as that, and these are his stats.
Yes.
Cool. So as it's the creature's turn, now that you can all see it, again, that sense of despair and feeling, you can feel it radiating off this creature. As Leonard kind of drops before him, you see that as he kind of takes one gigantic step forward, he almost seems to like step on a part of Leonard. And can Leonard make a dexterity saving throw?
Indeed you
Stepping on
can.
Leonard? That's so rude. Can't believe it. You can't just step on people.
Wish.
Sorry,
I'm
I was
walking
looking
on
too much
Leonard.
present. Sorry.
Yeah.
On me, Shadow Beast.
His dex is.
Don't try
Oh
on
no. Okay. 19.
Oh
That was
man,
so
okay,
hell
so-
yeah.
yeah. So as he kind of goes to step on Leonard kind of launches quickly out of the way, surprising level of speed. So he is going to kind of lower his horns, and you kind of see his form almost shimmer as he begins to move imperceptibly fast, as if under the effects of the haste spell.
Would Leonard get a?
Leonard does get attack opportunity as
yes,
he
he
charges over this way.
Cool.
Not cool.
So is that pincer or tentacles? I'm guessing a pincer attack's probably going to be better. Okay. So like out of Leonard's like slimy, like rolling, like consistently like appearing, disappearing, like amorphous form, just like two kind of like shiny black claws kind of appear and reach out to Schnapple this guy. 18.
Snap.
18 misses.
No!
Leonard kind of whoosh, like snaps his out and collapses on what you would think would be a part of this creature, but it seems to like pass through shadow. As it seems that there's a certain level of incorporealness to this creature, as well as its form might be slightly more centered than its extremities suggest. As it kind of bellows, like runs straight forward, lashing at both Haydn and Adam with its massive arms. That is going to be on Haydn first. A 19.
That does not hit.
Oh shit.
What?
I have an AC
Not
of
hit.
20.
How do you
Okay.
have AC
Bruh.
20?
Very small.
I'm gonna go for Nadan
Why is
with the
my
other
AC
one,
so
which is
low?
a natural 20 on Nadan.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
Nadan.
Rip.
Which is
Rather
19
knowing you,
points
brother.
of damage. As you see him grab Nadan, and like goes to Hayden and misses, but it kind of picks Nadan up, and you can see Nadan kind of struggling and screaming against it, and you just kind of like you see its fingers, kind of the claws on it, almost seem to grow in the shadow, and you see it kind of pinching in and pushing, and Nadan kind of pushes out blood from his mouth as you see the claws begin to dig in.
Does Nadan have evasion?
Nadan does have evasion.
Can he use it?
But given the time, and given that that's where we're at in the combat,
Not
No,
Nadan.
not now.
Love Nadan.
that is where we will take a quick break. We will see you all back in 10 minutes at 8:45, where
No.
Spice Boys will continue fighting whatever this creature.
Whatever this motherfucker is.
Nadal!
Any tactics.
All right, guys.
All right.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Uh,
I wanna know all the things you believe, your highs and lows, and everything in between. When you pull me close, that's where I wanna be, right here, you and me. Tell me we're on to something, baby, don't leave me hanging. Giving you all my loving, but how am I supposed to know if you feel the same way, or if you want me to stay? Baby, just give me something. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? Don't It's not too late to tell me how you feel. We've got all day, so show me what is real. 'Cause I don't play no games. This could be the real deal, right here, you and me. Tell me we're on to something, baby, don't leave me hanging. Giving you all my loving, but how am I supposed to know if you feel the same way, or if you want me to stay? Baby, just give me something. How am I supposed to know? We've got all this time, so stop wasting mine. We've got all this time. How am I supposed to know? Supposed to know.
Pack your bags. I got a one-way ticket to explore the world tonight. I want you back, so come with me. Don't look back. I wanna show you the wonders of the universe, girl. Take my hand and you will see. We've got just one life, baby. So live it up, take it one day at a time. Keep it shining like the stars we see above. I want it to be here by my side. Not dropping through. I wanna leave it all behind. Sailor seas, just you and I. Exploring hidden caves or surfing waves into the night. On the beaches of Hawaii. Drinks in Ibiza. Anywhere you wanna go, baby, you just let me know. Sunny Indonesia, don't say no. tropical love. I wanted to be here by my side, my tropical love. I wanted to be here by my side, my tropical love. Not a chance in hell. I woke up, glitter and cheese coming out of the TV screen. Part of me is turning kind of red. A ticky-tock, walk with me, tripping out on the LCD. Got a light, but my head keeps spinning round and round in threes. Oh, I've got a new wave coming on bothering me. I've got a new score coming, bouncing round and round in threes. Built you up, but now I'm falling. Pick me up from my feet. Write me off and wag your finger. Baby, baby, not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell. I face down, brushing my teeth, spitting out all the tasty beats. The routine is putting me to sleep. Diagnosing and caffeine. It's not sweet but genuine. Stir it up so we're tasting sincere. Bitterness with cream. Oh, I've got a new wave coming on bothering me. I've got a new score coming, bouncing round and round in threes. Built you up, but now I'm falling. Pick me up from my feet. Write me off and wag your finger. Baby, baby, not a chance in hell. 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 I've got a new wave coming. Not a chance in hell. I've got a new score coming. And not a chance in hell. I've got a new wave coming on bothering me. I've got a new score coming, bouncing round and round in threes. Built you up, but now I'm falling. Pick me up from my feet. Write me off and wag your finger. Baby, baby, not a chance in hell. I've got a new wave coming, coming, coming. I've got a new score coming, coming, coming. Built you up, but now I'm falling. Pick me up from my feet. Oh, write me off and wag your finger. Baby, baby, not a chance in hell. Kissing slowly, she don't love me, she's just leading me on again. Tries to fake it, no, she'll break it. I can't take being alone in the end. I let this happen, I was happy, we were laughing, but it never lasted long. I love her more, she is bored, packs her things and she's out that door. And I'm left, I'm a mess, digging in the breeze of my heart, baby, baby. You did me wrong for so long, will always be in my heart, baby. Now looking back, I'm moving forward. Looking back, she was forward, trying to get
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. The party are engaged with some weird shadow creature that has fired spells at them from afar, been revealed by Ascor's fireball and light, and has now charged, grabbed Dan, and is currently trampling Hayden and Adan. So, Hayden, could you make a dexterity saving throw for me? Adan will make the same. You both have evasion.
Okay. It is a 24.
So Nadan fails and takes 10 points of damage and would be knocked prone if he wasn't currently lifted up and being grappled by this creature. You, however, are fine as the creature's just mere presence feels it. However, because he's under the haste spell, he goes to make his extra attack, which is a grab against Hayden.
He's gonna grab me.
Yeah, with his other hand.
Picking up the boys.
Which is a
I know
20
I'm
to hit.
a pretty good catch. 20. Wait, so my AC is 20. So if it meets my AC, does it miss or does it hit?
No, it hits.
Okay.
Which
Oh,
okay,
DM,
so kind of
do
grabs
you have
you.
any super fire beats to drop, by the way?
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, yes. I will put it back on in a second once I have done the damage to Hayden. That is 21 points
Priorities.
of bludgeoning damage. As you feel kind of again it's squeezing and pushing in your
Can I
bones crack.
evade that?
No.
21 points of damage? That's a lot. Put on some
Are
scary
you
music for
abusing
my
my
funeral.
rogues, Jamie? Are you abusing my rogues?
No, I'm not, I promise.
Are you fucking with the rules of Britain?
Okay, so
Leave my
it's
rogue alone.
Nadan is up and he pulls out like a rune dagger and goes to kind of stab this creature as it's holding onto him. Nadan hits. Then I'll make a second attack. Oh, that hits as well. So as he kind of like ripping into this creature, kind of you feel its arms again, and kind of as he's ripping into it, shadow ichor begins to like drip down. It kind of like begins to like almost hold him closer. Actually, sorry, Nadan needs to make the saving throw at the start of his turn. Succeeds. Fine, cool. So yeah, I'll work out Nadan's damage to the creature, but it should be high. So Hayden, you're up as well. Could you make a wisdom saving throw for me? And you are not near enough to Aku.
It is a 13.
13. You are stunned with fear as you just stare into the eyes of this creature as it kind of raises it up to head height. Yep.
Is it a stun, you said?
Yeah,
I'm stunned with fear. Well, I'm here to tell you today that I am immune to stun.
Wait, what?
And as you feel yourself being drawn towards these eyes and your body goes rigid for a second, you hear, well. I guess we are useful after all, eh, Vespin? And you kind of break your way with it as you feel kind of an unnatural surge of force from kind of coming from your bag of holding surge through your body. You suddenly break free from whatever effect that was and spell.
If that was you guys, thanks, I guess. Hayden tries slips out of the grasp.
Oh, you're still grappled.
Tries to, but doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't
Could you,
succeed.
yeah, make so if you're going to use your action to try to escape,
Yeah,
could
I'm
you
gonna
make
try to
a
escape.
athletics or acrobatics check?
An acrobatics check, if I don't
Yeah.
mind. That is a 14.
Nope. As you kind of griddle out, he just kind of grips you harder.
Oh gosh. Bonus actions. Can I disengage as a bonus action?
You could do, but then you wouldn't be able to move. Your speed is 0 currently.
But I could escape his grasp if I disengage.
Well, no, disengage isn't
Doesn't work like that.
automatically
That's
getting
fine.
out of
Okay.
grapple. Let me just check. Yeah, it's just you don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay. I'm gonna, I guess, like, with my general fear of Orcus and how I've been avoiding him for many, many months now, probably recognize that this creature has got kind of similar horn shape to him, and I'm just gonna kind of shout at Than in my bag, to the Wand of Orcus in my bag, and say, "Is this guy one of yours? Is he coming for you?" That's probably all I can say on my turn.
Okay. Fair enough. There is. I'd say that you may or may not get a response. We shall see.
Cool.
Russia.
Okay.
Could you make a
Okay.
wisdom saving throw for me? And you are not close enough
Oh.
to Aku.
Okay. That's a 23. We happy?
23. Yep, you're fine.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Good.
Don't take your
Uh,
time thinking about that or anything, Jamie.
No,
Just,
it's fine. Sorry.
Okay. So Rasha in his 90 is gonna go. Okay. He's gonna quickly grab a shield, and his mace, and jog 30 feet downwards.
I like the idea of jog.
Lightly jogging.
Not hastened in any way, just having a little kind of.
Well, he's normally kind of rattling with every movement, so it's probably the quietest you ever heard him, not in plate. And he's sort of a bit sus about running up to it. He's gonna look at what's going on and go, okay, I think we need a bit of help. All right. And he's gonna cast Bless at 3rd level. So that's Bless to Nadan, Haydn, Aku, Ascor, and himself. So it's 30-foot range. So that's all. Everyone is 30-foot range to him. I did some measures.
Oh yeah, you're doing it to all those people.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
So I'll do a little nice little thing on the people who are blessed. So Nadan, Haydn.
Nadan, Haydn, Ascor, Aku, and Rasha. So that's
a Zug.
D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
OP.
Okay. So then, that was a 3rd level spell. What's the next level I can cast if I've used that spell level on my turn?
That's an action.
Yeah. So bonus action. What am I allowed? What do we play with? What's the rule on that?
I think if it's just a bonus action, you can just do it as a bonus action we've always played with. So if you want to cast spiritual weapon, you are welcome to cast spiritual weapon.
That's gonna be a 4th level spiritual weapon.
Okay,
That's gonna
cool.
go for his wrist. That's holding Haydn.
Okay. If you're going to attack a specific point, it will be a disadvantage.
That's just for flavor. It's
Okay,
just
just a favor, cool. Yeah, if you wanted an effect from it, be disadvantage, but
Actually, fuck it. No. Let's do it. That's it's a natural 20. And a 16.
16 misses. So as you kind of begin to go for the specific point, he kind of rips it away, kind of looks, you see him kind of like stare at the scythe that's appeared next to him and kind of grunt.
Wait, I didn't add. I'm stupid.
Add your bless.
20.
20 just hits.
Oh
What?
man. Okay.
I'm glad you gave me bless.
I didn't give you bless.
You don't have bless.
You don't have bless.
Oh shit. I was in range. Oh,
May I offer you a
No.
bless in this trying
Well,
time?
apparently not. I don't even get an egg. Holy shit.
That's
Yeah.
11 radiant damage.
Okay, 11 radiant damage. As you kind of scythe across, his wrist goes a little bit like limp, and I'll allow Haydn a free attempt to escape.
What do I roll to try to escape?
It's your athletics against his DC.
Or my acrobatics?
Oh, acrobatics, sorry, yes.
Okay, cool.
Or either roll.
21.
21. Yes,
Wait!
you succeed.
Oh, good. Okay, I didn't have to use
Oh, you have
bless.
bless anyway, but you succeed. And kind of as his rib kind of goes a bit listed, you can see it thing, the weakness, you kind of manage to peel off one of his fingers, kind of jump down, hit the floor, and you're still standing in front of him, but you are free.
Thank
Gosh
God.
is gonna call out, hang in there, Nadan, I'll get you next.
Thank you, Rasha!
No problem.
Okay,
That's
cool.
my turn. Be good.
Zug.
Mm-hmm.
Could you make a wisdom saving
oh.
throw for me?
Oh no, not wisdom. Fine. 17?
17 successful, yes.
Oh, thank God. I swear to God, if I rolled badly on that, I would have cried. Can I... He's on difficult terrain, right?
So he's like reaching down and grabbing at them at the bottom of the ridge.
Because I can move that far.
45?
got Yeah, I can go that far. Okay, so
So
Zug-
he'll be a bit vertical, so you probably need a probably more realistic expectation, like
do you
position.
get like here or something, or?
Is he's like here reaching down, so you'd probably need to climb this. So I'd say you'd probably need to be here.
Okay, so that's 45, and how many feet of difficult terrain is that then?
10, so it'd be 20 feet of movement.
I guess 60, right?
Uh-huh.
So I would be 5 foot short.
Wait, you get 60.
No, I don't. I get 30. Right? No, if I action surge, I get 60, right?
Yes. Use a dash.
Okay, yeah, okay. So I will do that so that I can actually get to battle.
Okay, yeah. Then you get like you clamber up the thing and you're like standing right beneath this thing. Remember when you're when I'm asking you if things hit or not, that you're not wearing armor.
Yeah.
Any of you?
Yeah. I'm
Yes.
aware of that. Oh, you're just
Okay.
reminding everyone else. I thought you were talking to me.
I'm wearing armor.
I've already changed it. I've got like no fucking AC.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
My
aware.
AC is 14 when it's normally 24.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's like still more AC than I have on a normal day.
So you're up close. You've used your movement and your action surge action. So you got your action and your bonus.
So I've
action
still
there.
got an action. Yeah, I've still got an action. So I'm gonna go to swipe. We're swiping to swipe.
Right, let's go.
I'm definitely not putting a penalty to hit here. My attack is plus 13, so I'll do it on. Actually, fuck it. I'll do it on this. This is easier because I don't have to make a custom roll. So wrong one. This dice. So that was a 31 to hit. That should hit.
31
right?
hits. Yep.
Yeah, okay, alright, cool. Alright, then we're pleased. Alright, so the first hit is 31. Wait, that's an 18, that's a crit.
Yep.
Oh, get fucked, bitch! Alright, no, hold on. So I
don't
will do
swear
that on
here.
roll 20. Sorry.
This is a
Sorry.
Christian
I
server.
meant,
Two pennies in my jaw.
I meant get owned
Noob?
thing. Noob, yeah, get owned noob.
Noob's a good one. yeah.
D12 plus 8 is the first. So this is one of these, which is bad apparently, but that's okay. Then we got a D8, D4.
Matt's
Which
with
is-
Zug. Matt's
Woo!
with Zug.
I'm just gonna roll it fast. We'll add it all up, and then another one of these. I think I wrote this out.
I wonder
so
if
that
there's
I
a
would know-
macro you can make for roll 20. So, like, just-
I get to reroll once. I
no.
get to, no, I get to reroll this because great weapon mastery.
Oh, what the fuck?
Correct. Okay, and then another one of these.
Went from a natty 1 to an 11. Oh, nice.
Wait, hold on. No. Wait, was that a D12? Did I
The
just roll?
creature is unhappy.
You rolled a d8.
Oh, well, whatever. I rolled an 8 on a D8. That's fine. I was meant to roll a D12, but it's fine. I'll just go set with the D8. No, for the extra thing. Ignore that. I just hit escape, but it rolled for some reason. And I get to attack again after all that damage, which is. I need to add it up. Fuck. Sorry. That's 11, 3, 2, 9, 19, 8.
No, the first d12 you didn't take. You didn't take that 9, right? Because that was the 11 is the one you re-rolled.
Oh yeah.
11,
sorry.
3,
the 9,
2,
the
19,
9 I
8.
rerolled. Yeah. So it's 11, 3, 2, 19, 8. And I'm not gonna add that up while I figure it out.
Alright, I'll just take off that amount of health.
And then I get to attack again because Great Weapon Master. I get a attack if I crit. So
Fighters
the
are
next,
You're great.
yeah. So the
So
next
it was
attack,
like 34 damage, I think, on that. on that one.
and this time
Yeah, 35.
it is a 7. Sorry, they look like a nat 1, but it's actually a 7, which is a 20 to hit. It's
When he
plus
just
13.
hits.
Okay, that's a normal
mate.
hit, so that's just going to be
It's
a
concentration saving throws.
D12, D8, D4. So I'll do that first.
Okay,
So
cool.
this, and this. So that one was a 10, 17 for that one.
17. Okay.
Yeah.
70 points of damage. Cool. Okay, as Zug kind of scrambles up unhumanly quickly, you all know what happens when Zug is unprepared for combat and therefore angry. No one interrupts Zug's sleep. As somehow finding some part of this creature with a massive axe just slammed into its chest. Did you see it almost drop Nadan as it kind of pulled it back out? The axe is now covered in the weird black shadow ichor that seemed forms this creature's thing. In the second slice, and it comes up to the hip. Somehow Zug managed to jump as he came up the top and slammed it into the creature's chest, which is a good 10 feet off the air as Zug lands, having a lot of damage.
Yeah,
Creature.
the axe explodes into frost and shards as it collides with this whatever corporeal part of this creature exists.
The creature's kind of. You need
Nice.
to leave. And he's going to reach out with his hand to
Wait, he
touch
can
you.
speak?
Is this a spell?
Yeah, this is a spell.
Count spell.
Oh, the spell!
Could you make a roll for me, please? What level are you casting it at?
5th level.
I use
love
pot
to see
greed!
it. Could you roll your d20 for me? Because it is a 7th level spell, so you need to be
Oh
a.
my god.
What?
Big
Thank you.
7.
Thank you
Big
for
7.
revealing to me that I'm about to get absolutely shafted.
Well, we
Seven.
can't afford to lose him. So, I'm sorry.
Well,
I
I've
rolled
done
what,
my-
a
I've
D.
done my
Just
damage.
I roll a D20.
Yeah, it's so you need to beat 17, so it's your charisma modifier, so +5 I think, plus a d20, and you need to beat a 17.
Okay. See if this will roll a D20 with my charisma modifier. Okay, I would like to use my inspiration
Okay, good move.
to reroll, and I will take that off.
But you had inspiration.
Oh yes.
Dang, how'd you get that?
Dang, yeah.
Oh, that was a
Yeah,
comment made a while
fuck!
ago.
I
Oh
think
my
it's Leonard hit him,
god!
no?
Oh, sorry.
It's whenever Leonard turns up, inspired.
Didn't beat it.
So as he reaches out, I'm just gonna
Sorry,
remind myself
Zug.
of exactly how this spell works.
Oh, it's
So I
alright,
think
it's fine.
You get a saving throw.
It literally can't kill me, it's fine.
Um,
I mean, that's true.
I mean, as in
actually.
it
Zug,
can't.
yeah.
I will live on 1 HP.
Point
could
of
you-
order.
so he makes
Point of
choose a
order,
creature.
GM.
Oh, so he's gonna make a melee spell attack against you.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Oh,
go.
sorry, Ascor, do you want to do something?
I've just noticed man like Leonard isn't on the turn.
No, he goes after Ghost.
He goes on my
so
turn.
Have we missed him out?
Not yet.
It's cool.
Thanks for
So
looking out for
that's
Leonard.
that's like an 18, 19, so it hits.
Yeah, my AC's 12 right now, so
Yeah.
don't even
Okay,
even
cool.
roll.
Could you make a charisma saving throw for me?
Charisma?
Oh, man.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Ghost's got good. Zug's
okay.
got good charisma, I think. doesn't he?
I mean, he doesn't when he rolls a nat 1, but Indomitable. I decided to use Indomitable to reroll that one.
This is a
And this
disaster,
time,
guys.
I rolled a 14.
Okay. As he reaches down,
I still failed, didn't I?
you kind of try to dodge his grip. With his hand that's just dropped Hayden, you feel your essence getting pulled into this thing's hand. And kind of Zug goes, you feel like the rest of you see Zug kind of levitate for a second, turn into like turn into a little ball, and just vanishes and just leaves a gust of wind behind.
Oh fuck, guys.
Zug, it's a cruelly familiar feeling as you are just falling, surrounded by clouds, as you have been sent to the air elemental plane, the plane shift spell.
Plane shift.
Ooh.
Oh my
my
god.
But guys,
Guys.
With
how do we
that,
get him back though?
I'm gonna go grab my food. Because I'm now in the
I
elements.
guess.
Mate. Give me a second.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, Zug. I failed you.
Oh my God.
Wait.
What are we gonna
No,
do?
it's not a concentration spell. Fuck.
No.
It's not a concentration spell, that spell.
Break his haste, guys. Break his haste.
Um,
You get stunned.
Yeah, he succeeded his ones from Zug.
Get him.
So that dude up there's been hasted. He's moving mad. He's moving kind of
Yeah,
quick,
he's
isn't he?
hasted himself.
Oh! Alright, in that case, you probably hear Astor go, no! Zug gets banished away. Interesting. So just so I understand, DM, looking at the monster on the map, it's obviously quite long. It looks tall. What space does it occupy?
It's 15 foot tall. It's quite large. As you can see, what are you kind of thinking?
I guess just because that looks like a kind of side view on of it, elongated.
Yeah,
obviously
it's
not
quite
lying
tall.
down
It's
on the
it's
floor,
tall. It's
you know
not
what I
particularly
mean?
wide, right?
Okay, so it occupies a space of what, like 10 feet? Like a cube, a square, sorry, on the floor. I kind of just want to know where it like starts and ends before.
I'd
Do you know what I
say
mean?
it,
'Cause, like,
it
where its
mostly
head
just
is,
starts around
technically
here, so its
counts
head
as
is
space.
50. Its head is here. It's 15 foot above this.
Okay, cool. And it's looking at its reach, the way it's been swiping at my boys. It's been
It's got massive reach. It's been like
What, like
leaning
10
down,
foot
and ripping
reach?
them off the thing. It's still holding onto Nadan as well.
fuck this guy. Fuck this actual guy.
Yeah, this guy's
Also,
a
if
dick.
you
okay,
peek out to have a look at it, could you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Oh well, let's not assume anything, DM. I've not done anything yet, so let's not.
Okay, if and when you poke out to have a look at it, could you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Ooh, see, was I gonna cast Intellect Fortress before I peeped out? You know, that's the question, isn't it? It's a question, CDM. You give away too much now. Who knows? Was I going to do it? Was I not?
I don't know, but what are you doing?
What am I doing? Oh, if you want to press the question, in that case, I'm going to cast Intellect Fortress. At which level, actually? That's an interesting idea. I didn't consider that. So I'm going to cast it at... Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to cast it at 4th level. So let's see how many people that is. 1, 2. So that is Russia and... No, 5th level. Fuck it. I'm casting it at 5th level. So that's myself, that's Russia, and that's Aku. All now have advantage on... Wait for it. It doesn't say. Shimmering Barrier. Let me search it.
How on earth are we gonna get Zug back?
Yeah, because he doesn't have the genie anymore.
I don't know.
And-
No, I mean, if only I was a wizard and could cast some sort of useful spell. But no.
If only he hadn't banished his genie away.
I didn't banish it. I let it go free.
But also,
because
isn't
that
he
was the
in
good
the,
thing to do.
Isn't he in the place he sent his genie back home to? So maybe he'll find his friend again and he will give him a free plane shift back home.
Oh, he's also on the plane where we pissed off a warlord by telling
Can
him
I-
that he was betrouthed to another one who obviously
Can I-
wasn't.
Can I roll
Yeah.
all my lucky dice at once to see if I find my genie?
Oh,
What-
my
what's the genie
goodness.
from the air
Okay,
elemental
so
plane?
Ascor,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He was
Could be
an
lucky.
elemental genie.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
it's not that
Sneeze.
lucky. That's the reason why we got sent there in the first place. Because Zug said, "Take me somewhere safe."
And we fell for 24 hours in the air elemental plane.
Yeah.
To be fair, we don't know if the genie was being like
No,
bitchy about that. Like, yeah, like that was his home, right?
Oh,
so
Intellect
kind of
Fortress has been
small-brain.
cast on which people?
it's been cast on Ascor, on Aku, and Rushaval, giving them
Certainly not me. Let's put it that way.
advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
It was
perhaps
not
too little, too
cast
late,
on
we'll
me
see.
because I.
And Ascor is gonna. And Ascor, that's a quicken spell, so that's as a bonus action. And what Ascor's going to do, his action, is step out, and he's going to cast.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Synaptic. No, I don't want to. So in theory, advantage. Come on, guys. Let's hope
Okay,
this
it's fine.
works.
You succeed.
Ah, it's a dirty 20.
20 is a success, yep. You would get a +5 as well because you're
Fucking-
next to Aku.
Ah, too fucking great, mate. Too fucking nice. In that case, mate, I'm going to add a little impaired spell when I cast Synaptic Static.
Okay, wisdom on
the
him or
creature. I'm going to
charisma?
make sure it doesn't target any of my friendlies because it's AoE. It's a good question. I think it's intelligence, actually.
Intelligence. Okay, cool. That
Yeah,
is
it's
a
DC 17 intelligence saving throw made at disadvantage.
14. Well, it fails
Yep.
presumably a 14 on its first roll.
Yeah, that boy fails right there. So that's 86 psychic on a fail. So let's roll that bad boy. And I get to re-roll some of the naughty ones because I'm going to empower it as well. So there's a 1, and a 2. So subtract 4 from that total, which leaves it at 19, I believe.
18,
And
okay.
roll 3d6. Oh wait, I can do more than that, can't I? I don't have to settle for that. So subtract 1, 2, so 2.
Never settled for anything.
So 4. So subtract 6 from that,
You deserve more,
and I'm going to
Ascor.
roll 4d6.
Is that a very hard
Yeah,
up?
I earned it. So subtract 6, add 8.
Cool. Awesome. Okay, so is it kind of like begins to kind of it's going to make its saving throw for its haste spell? Succeeds. As it's kind of like just is holding on. You see it kind of its head kind of go,
Oh, DM.
but like
But
the
there's
eyes seem to
more.
always go down.
It needs to roll a d6.
Yep.
And it subtracts that from Constitution saving throws made to main concentration.
Okay, so it's 12. It was so the DC was
17.
17.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yes.
so the DC it took 31 points of damage. So the DC was 17, which means it rolls a 12. So the DC.
Minus the d6.
No, yeah, it freezes. Haste is broken. Aku, you're up.
Yo!
So I think that with rough, like, is it rough terrain or something? I can't travel right up close to it.
I
so-
don't think so. No.
Yeah, so I think I'll move here. Or here.
Actually, no, you'll be able to. So if you got there, yeah, you would be able to. So it'd be 30 foot. So that's 15, and then you'd use 10 to get here. So you could go right up close to it if you wanted to.
Well, regardless, Aku is going to cast a spell.
Aku
And he
has
is gonna-
spells.
He's gonna cast Spirit Shroud, and at his feet there's gonna be this kind of like dark black puddle, and like around him, like some more other dark puddles kind of like spawn, and from the ground these spirits are gonna rise up with this sort of like ghostly sort of aura around them, kind of like black, and they're gonna turn to face the demon. And DM, just so that you know, Spirit Shroud reduces its speed by 10 feet at the start of my next turn.
Okay, cool. Cool. Okay.
That's kind of hot.
That's the end of your go. Go.
Mhm.
Just cannot.
Okay. Righty-ho. So Aku's right next to it, so crowd control probably will not be useful right now. Really want to cast Hadar, but I'm not gonna. Oh, it'd be so good though.
Do it. Do
No,
it.
it'll really fuck up Aku if I cast it.
Aku doesn't mind, it's fine.
Aku likes getting fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
They're tentacles as well, aren't they? Smiley face.
DM, got any fat beats?
DM, hook us up.
DM, we need music to operate to. Dada.
DM,
Can
we're
you
like
stop
DJ.
making kinky headcanons of my character, please?
Okay. In that case,
Maybe not.
I'm
No.
going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Wizard Blast. Go for
Wizard
it.
Blast. Okay. Eldritch Blast. That's a 19 to hit the first one.
Hits.
Oh
it's
shit,
lost-
it hits!
Because it's lost AC because it's no longer hasted.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so first one does.
Not so smart anymore, aren't you,
Does
dickhead?
9 damage,
Okay.
and this is the second roll. No, it was so close to being a 20. Oh, 16. Oh, I
Rip.
rolled off a 20. I would have got a spell slot back. Mother effer. Okay, that one doesn't hit.
Cool.
You can swear it's fine.
Leonard's
I got
go.
told.
This is a Christian stream, Zug.
Leonard's go.
Leonard's go. Leonard, well, he will shulk on over to this thing, and he will his like mass kind of like blah, 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 just kind of like undulating over itself, and the eyes like popping in and out, and every so often you guys see an eye just like look directly at you, and it's like you're being perceived on a level that makes you deeply uncomfortable. And his pincers are just gonna like come out and try and do it. I realized last time that this guy makes 2 pincer attacks. He doesn't just make 1.
But it was on a attack of opportunity.
Oh, it was. That's true. Cool. Right. So that is +6 to hit. So d20 +6. Give me something good, Leonard. 17 for the first
Misses.
one. There. Oh.
Misses as well.
Like,
So
what
this
the
creature.
hell?
has
man.
advantage because it's stunned, right?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay. So that
that's
was
just
the first
one
attack.
misses. Hit him, Leonard.
Hit him, Leonard.
Hit him,
Come on, Leonard.
Come
Leonard
on,
is not
Leonard.
having fun. Leonard's still slightly
Stop,
confused by
don't,
this
stop
creature.
kissing him, Leonard. Don't kiss him on the cheek. Hit him in the mouth.
There are too many eyes. There's too many points of view. There's too much of this creature that's not quite this creature, and Leonard is unable to kind of find purchase within it.
Dear, there goes
it's-
my turn.
The creature's go. It's no longer stunned. That's the end of its go. I'm going to say it. Sorry, Nadan is going to try to escape. Nadan's acrobatics. Nadan does escape, and is then going to take bonus action disengage, and it's going to run 30 foot this way. Cool. Haydn,
Oh,
you're up.
DM. Something to add in. Sorry, something to add in there. Just the synaptic static thing. So for 1 minute's time, it subtracts that d6 from make concentration checks, but also from attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, cool.
So attack rolls as well. So when people are disengaging or whatever. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Um,
So quick question. This terrain down here is this a tree or rock or something?
Rocks. Germany.
Rocks. Cool. How high is the rock?
Got 10 foot.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, about 5 foot.
Excellent. Okay, cool. I'm gonna run on over here. How do I do this? I'm gonna run over to this rock. And I'm gonna do yield rogue special. I'm gonna hide behind it.
Sneak attack.
And then I'm gonna try to do a sneak attack.
Yep, so Leonard and Aku are in combat with it, so absolutely.
Cool. But I want to make sure that I'm hidden so I can get an advantage on my attack.
Okay, roll stealth roll.
Okay. Oh wait, that's sleight of hand. My
Oh,
bad.
so could you? I'm gonna do it for Nadan. Sorry, but could you make a wisdom saving throw? Nadan succeeds. Wisdom saving throw at the start of your turn.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw is 6.
I think you have advantage, or you add it because of Intellect Fortress. What does Intellect Fortress
Oh
do?
wait, how does Intellect Fortress work?
Wasn't on Hayden.
I was on a Hayden. Okay, Hayden, you're not stunned anyway, so why am I bothering? Your stealth roll for me, please.
Okay, so I accidentally rolled Sleight of Hand instead of Stealth, but the bonus is the same on both.
24.
so-
Yeah. Okay.
24.
Yeah. It may or may not. You get advantage. It has no idea where you are now.
Okay, cool. So because I have Elven Accuracy, this means I get to re-roll one of my dice when I have
times.
advantage.
Nice.
So I may roll 3 times depending.
3
on how it
d20s,
goes.
baby.
Yeah.
3.
So, Hayden, we do this. No, it's too risky. Am I within 80 feet of this?
Yes.
Oh wait, why did I move back? Oh, that's weird.
So you don't get touched, probably?
Okay, no, sorry, it snapped back on my screen. Okay, cool. I'm gonna roll my Elven Court Crossbow. So first roll is 29, second roll is 23, and I'll re-roll that 23. See if I do better. 26. Okay, so
They all hit.
does a 29 hit?
They all hit. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that does, if it will click. Not clicking. Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't click. It's dead weird.
There we go. 14 points of piercing damage and 18
32.
sneak attack damage for a total of 32 damage.
Okay. As
Also,
this thing
this
kind
is
of
a
begins
magical
to,
weapon.
this thing kind of grabs at Nadan as he runs away and then turns to face Aku. Aku, you just see as one bolt kind of fires right into its chest. And now you can see that the shadows kind of beginning to fall away around it, revealing quite like a sinewy, skinny body. And there's lots of scars and cuts, kind of the one from Zug in the center. The wrists have kind of been all cut up from the scythe. That's kind of, it's been scarred and burned. It's not looking too great.
Cool. And then I will use the remainder 5 foot of my movement to duck behind this rock and take cover.
Cool. Rasha.
Okie dokie. So first of all, Mr. Spiritual Weapon is going to make some slashing attacks.
Okay.
Is this with advantage? He's not stunned, is he?
Not stunned anymore now.
Okay. So that is going to be a 22. Yes, that is a 22. That hits, right?
Yep, hits. Yep.
Okay, so that is 17 radiant damage.
17. Okay, wow.
Okay, and 30 foot of movement. Am I allowed that? If we just like skirt onto the rock at the end?
Yes, I'd say you're at the bottom of that ridge though.
Okay, but does
Not
that
in melee
put-
range with it.
Not in melee range.
Not in melee range. Well,
Oh.
yeah, you're not in melee range with it. It's probably in melee range with you, from what you've seen from its reach.
Okay, even at that corner. Okay. Okay, then we won't do that. In which case we are just going to cast. Yeah, we're just gonna use Sacred Flame, but I think we're gonna edge a little closer and cast Sacred Flame. So.
Sorry, saving throw, right?
Yes, dex save, please.
That's a 17, and that's
Yeah, my
7.
DC is 17. So...
17. Okay, yeah, succeeds.
Yes. Okay, cool. So never mind then. Cool. All
Okay.
good.
In which case, it is Ascor. You're up next.
Well, Ascor is going to. He's on his hands and knees down there, sort of cowering. This guy cowers with advantage. And while he's down there, he's going to dig his fingers deep into the sand, and you hear a sort of like sound of boiling water, and then a sound of as steam sort of exhales from beneath his torso outwards underneath him. And I'm going to use my Font of Magic to burn a 4th level spell slot. Oh, shit. 4th level spell slot and turn that into 4 sorcery points. That's a bonus action. And then sort of stealing his resolve under the influence of the Intellect Fortress is going to sort of stand up and pull sort of the sort of tails, almost the front tails of his robe, and sort of throw them up in a sort of circular motion, and out from the sides. He's casting Magic Missile from his robe of stars, whatever it's called, at 5th level. So yes, I'm going to cast that at 5th level, which is... Let's take a look, sorry. Fifth level, 1d4, so that's 5d4 plus 5 is what that is. I think it just automatically hits, there's no attack roll.
Okay. What's the spell called, sorry?
5d4 plus 5. It's Magic Missile, but just cast it at 5th
Oh, yeah,
level.
Magic Missile automatically hits, yeah.
Yeah, so that is
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
a paltry 14 force damage.
As kind of the little
yes,
bolts appear out as you say flow forward, like each little dart like slams into this thing like a homing missile, and you see kind of a little explosion as kind of its skin gets indented and pushed in, and you see kind of a little bit of dust and shadow kind of escape as this creature seems to barely be holding on.
And I retreat back into cover and cower once more.
Yep. Did you make a wisdom saving throw at the start?
You know what? I didn't. Let's do that.
I didn't make one either, but it is a 23. No, more than that. Way more than
That 20 is natural, baby. Natural 20 and a 6.
20, all
so
good. Yeah.
that's,
If
make
you
it
could as
advantage
well.
less time to-
Yeah,
Russia.
mine's like 23.
Okay, both good.
plus.
Cool. Aku, you're up.
I am going to attack the monster with my spirits. So that's an 18.
18 hits.
Okay, and a 22 also hits, I assume.
22 also hits. Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay. So 20 plus 21, 24 with Spirit Shroud plus D4, so 27 points of damage.
27 points of damage. Aku, how would you like to do this?
Aku's just like that guy that just like stands in the background being like, I'm helpful, and then just like, getting the last shot on it. Okay, so he is gonna climb up and shove his spear into its chest, and as he does that, his two sort of like ghostly dark spirits are gonna also with their own spears kind of like jam straight into its like body and it's gonna die.
Okay, yeah, Azaku steps in, like, I got this. Rams the spear straight into the center of the thing. There's like a slight little crack, and you actually kind of rip your spear back. There's like a tiny orb filled with shadow that kind of is like on the tip of your spear now. And as it kind of shatters, this creature kind of like arms thrown out, and it just kind of like begins to disintegrate from its horns all the way down. And as it kind of begins to go, the orb hits the floor and completely explodes. And as it kind of shadow energy ripples out across, could you all make Constitution saving throws for me?
Oh shit. What if you're hidden behind something,
Mean
taking
doing
cover?
That's fine. You're still
Concentration.
taking the damage.
Blessed people add a D4. Hashtag blessed.
Yes, absolutely.
Did you say Constitution saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
Do I still have my bless from earlier?
Yes.
Oh,
23.
Oh shit!
Oh god,
That's
I
your
really
I
20.
ain't been blessing nothing.
Okay. If you get less than an 18, you take 27 points of damage of necrotic damage. Otherwise, you take 14.
Okay.
And
Okay.
as kind of that last
27.
loss of energy pushes out, you're all left standing, and kind of the only remnant left of this creature is some shards of glass on the ground, your wounds, a couple of like still burning things, the light off in the distance that Ascor has generated, and the distinct lack of Zug.
Yeah. Where is Suck?
Would Ghost have recognized that as a plane shift spell, or
Yeah, you would have like it could have been many things, but the fact he hasn't come back upon a creature's defeat is concerning.
For
For that,
Yeah.
what the hell was that? Did anyone know?
Anyone apart from Ghost who's already tried can make an
What?
Arcana check.
Okay. And that's a 7.
15.
Anyone else trying, or I think we've got a score there. So no.
So, sorry, can you say again what we're
Arcana
trying?
check if you want to work out what the creature is.
Yeah,
Sorcerer,
I'll
maybe.
have
It's
done
not a
that,
wizard,
yeah.
you know? Sorcerer.
15 from Hayden.
15. Nope, none of you have any idea.
What was that thing? It was not the banish spell it used. It was different. I know banish, but did it send Zug somewhere or what?
I think he sent him to a different plane.
Where?
Well, I didn't really stop to ask him, so your guess is as good as mine.
Well, can someone contact him, at least? Anyone?
I do not have this. Oh, I lied. I have sending prepared. Ignore me. Yes, I can.
Does
do
sending work on different planes of existence?
that. It does. Yes, you can send a message across any distance and to other planes. There's a 5%
shit.
chance that it doesn't arrive though.
Damn, Geb is doing some heavy lifting for you. You know,
Yeah, he is,
that's
yeah.
that's actually pretty amazing.
Geb is really, really great. Yeah.
Mm. I mean,
I
you know
think
what?
the
It's-
whole
At this
time.
point, you
I think
from a distance at this point you hear sort of echoing in the sort of gulch that we're depressed in at the moment. You hear, "Is it gone? Is it safe to come out?"
Ghost just releases a strangulating cry, going, "Oh no! I can't believe they've killed Rasha! Oh god! Oh god! We're all dying! Oh no! It's the end of days!"
You hear nothing. You hear a deathly silence from behind the rock as Ascor maintains the hide.
Ghost turns back to Rasha and says, so do you think you could like hook me up with like a Geb intro sometime? Because like I would totally love to tap into some of that at some point.
Rasha blinks and says, wait, you mean Gib, god of Golden Forge? You do not mean the Aboleth or anything. You
Well, it
actually
might
want
be
to
the
talk
same
to him?
thing. We don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I would be so happy. We can pray later, but maybe before we talk about praying, I will speak to Zug and make sure he is not dead. But yeah, let's pray a bit. We can all pray. It will be nice.
Yeah, you should pray to Geb to find where the fuck Zug is gone.
Yeah. Okay.
Cause I don't know.
So I'm
You
gonna
can be
go-
anywhere.
Hayden,
Oh, go on.
at this point, Hayden kind of staggers out from behind the rock that he was hiding behind at the end of that battle, and you can see that there's blood kind of like trailing out of his mouth and kind of like down his chin and his neck, and it's kind of splattered on the front of his armor, and he's like, yeah, we should try to find Zug, and he's like not really paying much mind to the fact that he looks like he's on death's door.
She kind of briefly looks over. I'll do something about that too, actually. But 1 second.
Oh, here, Hayden, I have a healing potion for you.
I'm feeling kind of nauseous right now, so I don't know if I can drink a potion. Your potions.
It's fine. It was just a jar of piss anyway.
Yeah, I think that probably would have literally ended my life right now. Hold on. No, I think I've got something in my bag. 1 minute, and Hayden will rummage through his bag, and
Hayden, there's no need. It's fine. And as he's in the middle of rummaging through, Aku is gonna cast a Cure Wounds. Listen, guys, Aku's done more healing in the last 2 sessions than he's done like for the entire campaign.
True.
Very true.
Very impressed.
Wow.
what's the cure wounds like though?
Okay, so
Intimate.
he's
Magical.
gonna walk over to Hayden. Is Hayden like sitting on the floor or like slouched on the floor?
Yeah, he's kind of like slouched against the side of the rock. He's come around to the side that he's now visible to the party, but he's leaning for support because he's about to pass out.
Okay, Aku is gonna sort of like kneel down and then like put one of his arms like around Hayden's shoulder, and then like with his other arm, he's gonna like kind of hover it over like his chest and cast Cure Wounds.
How much
Which
healing do I
feel
get?
that energy pushing through
Is...
you. Healing you.
Let me just find it. Two D8 plus 4. 16 points of health. I almost said damage.
Imagine.
Do you
That's
understand?
Aku we know and love.
So that takes me back from a whopping 1 HP
Nice.
back up to
Oh,
18. So
shit.
thank you.
How many how much
Yo.
perception would you need to notice his semi right now?
Oh, wow.
So,
Moving on.
Zug. Zug, as the party's kind of everything, you are falling. And she's
How
saying,
much
"Oh,
time has passed?
fuck's sake." I'd say probably 2-3 minutes has passed. And you're
Zug
still
is
falling.
just at peace. He's just
That's
laying
right.
kind of like facing directly upwards away from where
Shit.
he's falling.
You can
Just
fly
imagine
now, though.
holding
You
his
learned
axe.
to fly last time.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't. He's not even trying. He's just.
And you feel hands, slightly weird, kind of ticklish hands, like feathers, grab the back, and you're not wearing armor at the moment, so you
Just
can
a
feel it.
pants,
As
yeah.
you turn around, there are 2 large, kind of avian bird-headed creatures with wings kind of flapped out that have kind of like stopped your fall and are kind of just flying there with their wings flapping, both like they've stopped and they're looking at you, kind of their heads cocked to the side.
Hi there. Sorry for coming back. Wait, hold on. It's gonna be a bit. Am I still falling? Like, is he? Still
No,
falling?
you've been caught.
Oh, you've been caught. Okay, so it's no longer just like deathly loud and
No,
like
no,
a
no,
wind
yeah,
tunnel.
it's not.
Okay, yeah. Thanks. Are you going to try and kill me? Do you speak my language? I'm not supposed to be here.
Speaks some language. The
what?
Grand Noku requests presence,
Well.
to know how audience Akadi went.
Did Zug take any damage in this fight? I can't remember. Hold
No,
on.
Zug
He took
took- he took like
oh, he
8
did. He
points of
took like
damage.
8 points of damage. So it's just like,
We take you to him.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I guess so.
And they begin flying with you clutched in their arms, wherever they're gonna go.
You're so dead now.
Oh god. This is a calamity.
Okay.
So I guess
dear.
You're casting sending.
Yep, back in the happy prime material plane, we're
Cool.
gonna cast sending.
Could you roll a D100 for me?
Yeah, I can most certainly do that. Jamie, that is a 50.
Okay.
No, it's 5. It's a 5. It's a double 0 and a 5. What?
Yeah, so that's
50.
that's a
fail.
5.
That's a 5. Yeah,
Yep, it is a 5, isn't it?
that's a 5.
That's a 5.
Oh, as in, is this a 5% chance that?
Yeah.
It doesn't work, and you managed to
Yeah.
roll 5. Yeah. Does it round up or round down?
Okay, so what does your message say?
We are so worried about you.
I'm about to send
Are
this
you
to fucking
alive?
Orcus.
Oh, where are you? How do we find you? We will save you. I promise this. Please reply when you hear this message.
There is no
It's just gonna go
response.
to some
Zug, you hear
farmer
nothing.
outside
It's
Yeah.
like it's like when you're texting a friend but it's a new phone and you like miss the number by 1.
No.
Ashley's just gonna look around.
He gets a response like, new phone. Ooh, this. No, you don't actually
Silent. Guys, it is silent. Zug is dead.
I mean,
Oh,
there's a couple of ways that we could get him back. Like Ghost starts like kind of ruffling around in his bag and pulling stuff out. It's like, I know it's in here somewhere. Hold on. And he pulls out it's a candle, but like a melted candle. And some of you guys might remember it as the candle of invocation that summoned the Gorostro. It's like, well, I had this, but obviously it doesn't work anymore. But if we were able to cast a gate spell, we would be able to pull him through from another plane. Unfortunately, I can't cast that spell. But someone might be able to.
it's a hard spell. How hard is this spell?
This is like, you know, the guy that's like trapped in the Wand of Orcus that we're looking for. That's like kind of his level of spell, probably.
Oh,
It's like some Archmage shit.
if we can recover his body, then I guess I can bring him back to life. But I mean,
What, you mean bring Zug back to life or bring
but he's
Archmage
dead.
Vespin Chloros back to life?
Oh, Zug, I don't think I can do Vespin. No.
I don't want to bring that guy back to life. The
I didn't
goal
realize you
is-
were like a part-time necromancer. That's kind of dope.
Oh, well, I don't know. In the same way I fix objects, I can sort of fix people, and that just seems a bit temporary now, you know? It is sort of fine.
I mean, where I'm from, we call that necromancy, but if you want to kind of muddle words around it to make yourself feel better about it,
What
that's
is wrong
fine.
with necromancy? I think it was quite useful in the village.
Do you
I-
need
I
a
mean-
favor, Hayden?
What?
I said necromancy.
No, not you. Wait, hold on 1 second. And Hayden reaches into his bag of holding and pulls out the Wand of Orcus.
Not shy about pulling that out anymore.
We're the only ones here for miles.
What if the Solar sees it and he's like,
Then I'll
Delicious.
zap him. I'll zap him with it.
oh my god, I hope he sees it. That would be so wicked.
I'm not gonna use it. I'm not using this thing. Anyway, what are you saying? What did you want? And Hayden kind of speaks to the wand in his hand.
If you needed a favor, some borrowed power.
What, to get Zug back? What's the trade-off?
Spoilers.
Ugh.
Yeah.
This piece of shit right here, he says to the party, is telling me that apparently he can help us get Zug back. But who fucking knows what cost that is at? But it's also Zug, so maybe we just do it. I don't know. Probably I'll die.
Who is it? Who are you talking to?
I told you, Ascor. Back at the
Well, I
tavern.
wasn't listening. That's not...
Inside the cucumber, and he gestures to the Wand of Orcus, there's two voices in there. There's one who has taken to calling himself Thanatos, who basically... I guess the best way I would summarize this is there's like, you know, like the good angel and the bad angel on the shoulder kind of thing. Anyway, Thanatos is the one who's like, use my powers for evil, Haydn, you want to kill people. And I'm like, no, fuck off, mate. And then the other one is Vespin Chloras, who's like, oh my god, I'm in so much pain, please end my suffering. So he's the nice one. So anyway, they're both really annoying.
That's concerning. I don't think we should trust either of them. They're inside a horrific, evil.
I agree.
Artifact.
The
Well,
nice one is the
I
one
mean-
that caused the calamity. He's the nice one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's also like
That's the bar.
his niceness is like, I've had an awful life, please let me die. And like he kind of already is dead, and by letting him die, apparently that's how we destroy the Wand of Orcus. I mean, cucumber.
But how do
So-
you know?
Well-
How do you know that's even him, or it could be a ruse? This thing is powerful.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it almost certainly can do it. I mean, how do you think Orcus is able to traverse through planes so easily?
It's so true.
So he probably can do it,
Bing.
but I don't know what the trade-off is gonna be.
Worth it.
Is it
What did he
though?
say?
You're already attuned to it. You're over the worst bit.
But I kind of made a moral point of not using it. I only attuned to it so it wouldn't float away.
I think I said this earlier, but I think it's worth bearing in mind. You know, for the greater good and stuff like that. I think I heard a halfling say that one time, and it kind of stuck with me.
DM, how is Haydn looking? Out of curiosity.
Hayden is looking
Cute.
Being
He's looking pretty
fine.
cute.
Yeah, looking pretty cute. Hayden's looking
Okay.
fine. There's no kind of physical abnormalities, and there's no kind of like tiredness or drain. You did notice that there was seemingly no, like, those of you who saw Hayden kind of freeze a couple of times, there was kind of a bit of an unnatural like twist as he kind of broke out of whatever. Those of you with high perception, probably only Rasha, but Hayden hasn't been showing any ill effects of being attuned to this item so far, other than the fact you all feel discomforted around him and none of your potions work anymore.
Yeah, DM.
Oh, also the fact that
What's
like
Haydn's alignment.
you want to know my alignment.
Luke's getting up to come to your house. Find out your
Fucking
alignment.
hell.
It's going to find out.
The only other thing that you would notice about Hayden was the fact that he was literally, as of about 5 minutes ago, at 1 HP. So he still has a bit of dried blood on his face and his shirt, but otherwise he's able to stand a bit more steadily now.
Listen, guys, the thing is, even if we plane shift and get Zug now, he's dead.
Well,
Cannot
to
fix
let,
it until tomorrow, right?
I mean, the good news is this thing wouldn't need to plane shift us. It would bring Zug to us through the gate spell, and that's what we're asking of it anyway. And if it brings his body to us, then at least we know, and we can get his stuff.
all right.
Like that
You
looks quite
just-
expensive.
Have to promise to use me once. That's all I ask.
Use you how?
Once.
Use what?
Wield me as I
Um,
was meant to be.
But in what way? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I wish to taste the essence of those who oppose you.
Sorry. I'm really sorry.
Oh, that's cool.
Kind of hot.
Why are we all thirsting after the bad guys?
I mean, it's me.
I don't. Do we have any? He ignores the wand for a minute, and he turns to the rest of you. Is there any
Haydn,
is there any way,
Haydn.
guys? Is there any way that we can get Zug back? Can you guys think of any way?
I can ask Geb where he is, but I cannot get to him, no.
Got my
Yeah,
attention.
We can.
Wait! No, there is a way. A holy voice from on high has just
The way your face lit up with light when you said that as well is pretty amazing.
Yeah, go for it. Roll that divine intervention.
I can roll 5% on my sending failing. I'm gonna be
Oh,
rewarded.
imagine
with
if this was the
one.
other way round.
Right, percentile dice equal to or less than my cleric level. Okay, I'm gonna pray so hard to Geb. Geb, please help us find our dead friend, Zug.
Praise God.
It's a 35, boys.
Is that good?
No.
Oh.
No.
Again, the
Rashi's
music
kneeling,
exceptionally well timed.
holding his holy symbol. Gibby's tired or something. He's not doing anything. He cannot help. Maybe he's an aboleth, I don't know. No, I can't do anything.
Sorry, if my brother was here, he'd probably be able to cast a gate spell, but
But imagine if you were doing the ritual and then that thing came and then we were fighting the Kyphon and that thing at the same time.
oh yeah, like without Zug, definitely this I would not want to do that without Zug, to be completely honest with you. That would scare me a little bit.
Oh gosh, okay.
Wait, so you're saying that your brother could help us get Zug back, but we can't get your brother without getting Zug?
Well, I mean, we could probably get him. It would, Zug's super reliable and hardy and like just good at chopping shit and also good at living through shit chopping him. Like, but yeah, my brother could get him back. But this is the
We're not
same as
going.
We would
yeah. I'm not
No.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
that. I'm just, you guys are looking for
Well, good.
options. You're asking Gab and stuff, and
Good. It's good that you're not saying that because we're not going.
I mean, we're here.
So it is either we do a crazy thing and we try and, I don't know, sleep and then bust your brother out of eldritch evil prison, or we ask the Wand of Orcus to help us and, I don't know, maybe like trade Hayden's life for Zug or something like that.
That's not what the
They
wand
are
wants.
It won't be. I need you, Hayden.
I guess the difference is, and you can draw what you want from me saying this. I'm trying to say it in the least biased way possible. Not that that is possible, but I mean, the cost of using the wand is in lives in general is probably going to be a lot greater than the cost of trying to reach my brother, given that if I die during this process, the portal closes and no one else gets hurt.
We know anyone else who can help us.
I mean, obviously there's people back in the city, but
And the Vox machines do it. The Percival and the Mr. Grog. Or what about,
I don't think Grog can cast spells.
what about the really handsome vampire that we met?
Daddy, maybe he can do it, but I mean, dude, like they're a world away now.
Do we
But
have?
you can teleport, can you not? When we come back here afterwards to sit away,
Did you teleport us back to my Sand Keep?
can you make one of those circles maybe and then
But even if we go back to my Sand Keep, like Percival and the other members of Vox Machina, they're on the Tal'dorei Council. They are busy being government officials. They're not going to have time to help us. I'm sure they get hundreds of requests a week of people being like, "Oh, my friend has gone missing. Can you help us find him?" Like, we don't even know where Zug's gone.
Yeah, but we have the
Yeah.
Wand of Orcus, so it is a bit different, right?
Yeah, and then that will open us up to telling more people at that point, are we threatening them with the Wand of Orcus to do things for us?
No.
To bring our friend back? Because that's kind of what Rasha suggested.
Rash seriously looks to be contemplating it. His eyes are kind of up in the sky. He's looking up, being like, well, I mean, it probably might work, right?
I'm not threatening members of the Tal'dorei Council with an ancient evil artifact.
Yeah.
I would not want to spend the rest of my days rotting in a cell. So look.
You're right. It sounds like a bad idea, and if it was a good idea, I feel like that's something we would have already done by now.
Well, that is true. We did not threaten them, yeah.
The wand said to me that it can help us get Zug back if I kill someone using the wand.
That music
Only if you promise to.
If I promise to do it.
Does it matter who? Because that is a really big distinction.
It matters. It matters whoever. I don't make a business of killing people.
No, come on. Does it matter? Does it matter? It could be, I know, we're in a desert. It could be a scorpion. Or does it have to be a person? Come on.
We killed those demon cats, and also, like, that priestess in the Underdark. We killed her, and then I resurrected her. We could kill them, and I can just bring them back to life and say sorry.
What about Leonard? We don't need Leonard.
Here's the thing. We don't know what happens when you use the cucumber. Like, maybe it forms some pact with you, or maybe it creates some weird magic thing. I don't know anything about any of this, but don't you think not knowing... Surely there's an ulterior motive here. I mean, why would it just say, oh yeah, just kill one person and then it will be chill? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I just want to inform you that that's how, demons and fae and all sorts of things from the abyss get you under their thumb, more so than you are now. I think right now, there's obviously a way that we can get you out of it, but if you go down this path, you're going to be connected to this in more ways than just having picked it up. Aku's completely right. Like,
yeah,
it will not be chill. Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
I don't want to use it. I don't
choice.
Yeah, Aiden stops kind of mid-sentence and just sighs and.
You were saying?
I don't want to use it. I'm only holding on to it so we can destroy it.
It takes more courage to abstain from using that thing than it does to use it.
Yeah. But it does leave us with one option. It is to hope your brother can help us. Is that it?
My brother is an expert in, like, extraplanar travel. If anyone can do it, he can. And he's not a stick in the mud like the rest of the dynasty. Like, no one, and even if we did go back to the city, trying to convince someone powerful enough to help us do a spell that severe to bring one friend back, like, I'm trying to describe to you, like, it's just not worth it. Like, no one would help us. I don't have any contacts there at all.
Okay, what you're saying is great. But your brother, how do we get to your brother? Now we're gonna have to find our way through. God knows what's down there. Once we're down there, we're fighting some kind of great being.
No. I don't think so.
He was our front. He was our soldier. He was on the front lines. Aku, he's a strong guy. Rasha, not far off. But Zug, he was the muscle. That guy could really fight. Without him, I don't know how we're gonna do whatever it takes to bring your brother back.
For what it's worth, and I don't know if this will... The spell doesn't involve you guys needing to, like, take anything down, right? It's not about, like, overpowering something in that way. It's just about keeping me alive long enough to be able to finish the ritual, to take Romen back and close the portal. I know that obviously that involves putting everyone in the way of danger by way of putting you guys between me and what's going to come out. But it's not like it's going to, be a sort of duel situation. It's a whoever lasts longest.
Well,
Might be
great.
more about magic, yeah.
So what you're saying is really it won't be losing one of us, you'll be losing two of us for this fight.
I think
Well,
it's-
I'll be able to help, but I'll be casting at the same time.
I think the
But I'm not a damage dealer anyway. Like,
Would
I'm
it
just
be
an
different?
academic.
Would it be different, Ghost, if... Okay, I know you don't want to tell your parents, but if you told somebody it was to save Roman, is there anyone who would help then?
Surely your parents have quite a lot of influence, no?
Yeah, so my dad's position, the reason why I can't tell them about what's happened to him is because of the nature of the corruption and how, as you know, and he gestures to you guys first up, firsthand how bad that is. Telling them that the reason I need their help is because I'm gonna do this thing, like by opening this portal. No one. That's why I've been away myself. I couldn't even do this research in the city. No one's gonna
I
help.
would like to make an insight check, please.
Go for it.
We have no friends.
That's
We
12.
actually... We
No,
don't have
you
any
believe.
friends at all.
guys, I don't think we have time to look for other options. We don't know where Zug is. He could be dying right now as we speak, and we lament over this. I think
He is dead.
he might be. And if that's the case, time is ticking, and time travels differently in different planes. Every second counts. I think we either need to use the wand, or we need to do Ghost Ritual and get his brother back.
I know to fight his ritual, though, we would need rest. I am barely able to cast another spell.
What
Yeah.
about you, Nadan? Is there anything that you think would be good in this situation? What do you think?
There's magic beyond me. It's magic beyond Talast. I don't know who or what I could suggest. I've died before. If you all asked, it could be me.
No, we cannot kill you, Nadan. No.
I'm only alive because of all of you, and I'm saved my village. If it needs to be somebody, it could be me.
But it's not just you who would die because of this. It's Haydn signing his life and whatever that means away from it. And obviously, if it's his choice to do that, then that is what it is. But as someone who has lost someone they love to a corruption, I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
Then what do we do?
I know you guys need rest, but if I start now, I could have this ready to go in the morning.
It's an option. It might be the only option, this crazy fight.
But meanwhile, we're just leaving Zug to who knows what.
He's a healthy guy. He can probably figure it out, at least for a little while. At
Maybe
least
he
for-
just falls into a necromancer's lap
He
and the
could be
necromancer bites him.
drowning.
It-
Don't know
can't
where
say.
he's gone. What if he's
Can't you
underwater?
cast another spell
He could
to
he
just
could
talk to him?
what if he's in like the water elemental plane? We don't know if he can even swim.
Burning.
He could be drowning. He could be in the nine hells. He could be on fire. He could be burning to death right now. Like,
If I was to roll the dice, I would probably bet on it being like the abyss or something.
Yeah. I mean, it
What's
did
that?
not work one
You
time,
could
but
be with the master.
I don't know. Do I try it again? Maybe it didn't work, so I must assume he's
Geb kind
dead.
of said "fuck you" twice, eh?
You gotta try more than once. Come on.
Again? Okay, well, let's go again then.
Can I
think-
can I help with your ritual somehow? I'm gonna take the gold medallion of Geb out from underneath my shirt, and I'm gonna hold on to it, and I'm gonna pray while Rasha is also praying.
Is
And,
guidance just ability checks?
Yes.
Oh, well, never mind.
Okay, thank you, Hayden. Okay, Gab, we really need you because my friend is dying, and I didn't have friends before the last 6 months, so if we lose this one, then that's, that's a really large proportion of all my friends, and I'm really, I don't want that to happen. I'm gonna try, 51. Okay, we didn't hit the double 5% chance. Okay, Zug, you might be dead, but I'm trying again. Where are you alive? Where are you? Please reply. We're so worried. How can we find you and help?
You hear that?
Don't be dead, Zug, please.
There's like a voice in
Yeah,
my
voice in your head. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hey Russia. I am in that sky place again. The one we fell in for a very long time. I'm alive. I'm being carried over to that. How many? I'll probably run out of words by now, right? He's just gonna keep talking until he cuts out, like saying, like, I think I'm being taken to that palace with the big genie. He wants to know.
I'd say that's where it cuts off.
Like Rasha just kind of snaps back to reality, like hand on Hayden's form. Oh my god, Hayden, you are like a priest now. That worked. You helped so much.
Wait, what? Did you hear something? What did he say?
Yeah, he's alive. Guys, he's in the sky place. I hate to say this, the fucking sky place, with all the falling. He has been picked up by some people, and they are taking him to the big genie room. That one genie, I think, the one who he lied to, he might be really okay.
Wait,
So at least he's not dead, and
He's
we
not
know
dead.
that he's gonna be taken somewhere and, at the worst, put in jail.
Right,
So we've
that's
got a couple of
nice then.
hours, right? We've got a couple
Yeah.
of hours to get him out before they decide to execute him because we fucked up this guy's love life or whatever.
Was time the same when we went there? How was the time when we came back? Do you remember?
I don't
It's the
think that
same.
I don't think that time fucks up in elemental planes. I think it's just places like the Feywild.
Okay, so maybe if we could do this spell, I mean, that guy was really I just made a statue of him, like a really big one, so I could just do another one or do something.
We don't
next
even need to
him.
go there. We can call Zug straight back through.
Oh, so okay, so we think we have time then. If it's just this guy cell again, then
How much sleep do you guys need to be in shape?
another 4 hours, really.
I mean, I'm
You're
feeling
muted,
rough.
Sai. I didn't hear that.
I'm feeling rough physically, but mentally I'm fine.
I can keep going, but it would help if we did find some time. Did he sound okay? Does he sound in peril, or?
I bore my soul to him, and his response was, "Oh, hey, Dasha." Like he was really, yeah, he's so fine. I feel so silly. He was not dead at all.
Well,
Gabe was just tired or something.
I'm inclined to say in that case that we have time. At least some time. I don't know how fast time moves between, on this plane and that plane. But I could use a nap.
Well, if we're
Which
gonna
is
try to
fine.
do this without Zug here, we're gonna need to be at our best.
Yeah, I will summon Gabe's avatar again, maybe as well. He was really powerful, actually. He was kind of cool. So we can do all our best things.
DM.
Yeah. Hold up.
Sorry, go ahead, Clued. I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, no. Rash is just kind of muttering about spells.
Ascor Luke, in fact, was going to ask. Casting spells in this place causes some trouble, doesn't
it?
Seemingly, this close to the epicenter, the eye of the storm. No.
Price gap.
Press get.
So, with
Yes,
the
Gab.
party, one member down, tired, battered, and bruised, and potentially having to go through with a ritual the next morning that they'd rather have waited on to bring somebody who could maybe help bring their member back. The party is perhaps all going to rest up. Ghost will begin preparing. And with that, we'll conclude tonight's episode. Thanks everybody for watching. As Erin said at the start, we have a Discord now. Feel free to join, discuss, chat. Thank you all for watching.
Follow the channel.
Follow the channel.
Art stream on Saturday. Erin and I are gonna chill and draw some stuff and probably be stressed about next Tuesday.
Yep.
So come hang out and mellow in our despair. Wallow in our
If
despair with us.
I get some references from Lauren, maybe I'll draw Roman as well. Maybe we'll
Thanks.
both
Yeah,
draw
we could do that.
Roman.
Thanks
Roman.
everybody.
Might be
for
meeting him
watching.
soon.
Like, subscribe. Love.
Thank you everyone for watching.
And we'll see you
Thanks
next
for watching,
Tuesday.
guys.
We're gonna
Bye.
You guys-
You knock and I let you in. Now looking back, I'm moving forward. Looking back, you were forward, trying to get me in that gap. But not upward, headed back. Maybe that's all that you wanted. Not a lover, just an object in a race. The love we made, drink the memories away. Now much left, not much left. I knocked and you let me in. I missed the train, stood in line as the watcher got away. Tried to smile, but it's getting hard to fake. Living every single day in the rain, in the rain. But there you were, like a ray of light shining from afar, like a spotlight lighting up the dark. Living every single day like a star, like a star. I used to be so blind, but you